You're now tuned in to the number one podcast. I give you New Wave Shop Talk, Shop Talk, Shop Talk. New Wave Shop Talk, New Wave, New Wave. Got something on your mind? Let's talk about it. Shop Talk, Shop Talk. Leave a comment, we'll talk about it. New Wave, New Wave.
Talk about these white women, you know what I'm saying, and these rappers taking up all the good acting jobs. All these them acting gigs. So all y'all directors, holla at your boy.
You're now tuned in to the number one podcast.
All right, and we live. Welcome. New Wave Shop Talk. We stopped counting the episodes, you know what I'm saying? We on episode almost 200. That's what we gonna say now. Almost 200, you know what I'm saying? I am the host, Dina Boy Juice, and to my left we got
Nia Sutherland.
Nia in the motherfucking building. And on the couch cartel, we got the phone man himself. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Fire and Desire.
That's right. Swaggy D.
You know what I'm saying? Swaggy
Fire and
D.
Desire.
In the place to be. You know what I'm
Casanova.
saying?
Call me Casanova.
All right.
So pull over.
He has to be. He feeling good. He looking good.
Yeah, you feel me? He getting back to himself.
Back to himself.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that money green.
Skinny jeans and a tight shirt.
Yeah.
With baby oil in the back pocket now.
Look at his
You know
hair.
what I'm
His
saying?
hair is laid down.
Yeah, I didn't even notice
Right.
that. This nigga put gel in his hair today.
His hair.
You know what I'm saying?
Right down, lay to the side.
He was looking all types of depressed and sad.
On the real. Hey, it's glad you back. I mean, getting back. We ain't gonna say
Love,
back.
peace, and hair grease.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. We got a special guest, man. An oldie but goodie. You know what I'm saying? She's been on several times, you know. Smart young lady. Introduce yourself again for those that don't know.
Teanna Lenise.
Teanna Lenise.
Yes.
I like that. You know, sound like you're a singer. You be singing?
Yeah,
You know, I can hold a note now.
Let's hear you.
She trying to hit one.
You put me on the spot.
Yeah, he did. You should have been ready for that.
Come back to me. Come back to me.
Come back to you. You know what I'm saying?
You should have knew that was coming.
I should have.
That was not the only one that heard
Oh, God.
You say it, I'm gonna put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Man, thank you for coming again. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
So, yeah, definitely. I think the last episode you came to was episode 100. When we did it in Old Town. Yeah.
Yep.
That's my favorite
Yep,
episode.
sure
When we was
did.
talking about, we had a year in review show, and we was talking about our favorite episode, and I brought that one up, you know, because it wasn't like nobody was being dormant. Everybody was talking, yelling, not yelling, but you know what I'm saying, in the mix, you know what I'm saying, definitely engaged. So yeah, that was my favorite episode. And then, you know, we did it in Old Town, Pasadena.
Yeah, that was a nice location. It was.
Yeah, definitely.
It was nice. The vibe
And
was nice.
they always, I see them all the time, and they be like, man, when y'all gonna come do another show?
Oh, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? But I kind of want to wait till the summer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they got an outdoor patio.
Yeah.
Well, y'all seen it, but they got an outdoor patio, and I want to do it out there. You know what I'm saying?
Is
You
it
know?
like, you know how people were walking around on the outside? Is it easily
it's right there.
accessible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the noise? And well, I guess we could ask people
Questions.
people
We can talk
questions.
today.
Oh,
That would be
yeah.
You know what I'm
fun.
saying?
That would be
y'all
fun.
on y'all first date.
That
You know
would
what I'm
be
saying?
fun.
Y'all on
Or
y'all
even
first
like
date.
relationship
Shit.
questions.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
you know?
because
I like
they
that.
want to.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
How long y'all been together? Oh, we've been together 2 years. Yeah. How many arguments y'all done had? You know, just ask them like real
How many
shit.
times have you broken up?
Yeah,
got back
you feel me?
together?
No,
Yeah.
what's that one where they do where they check your phone?
Yeah,
And then
loyalty check.
Yeah, the loyalty
You know what I'm
check,
saying?
yeah.
That'd be fun.
Nah, I ain't doing no loyalty check on nobody. Them shits never go right.
Let me tell you.
They
You know what I'm
don't.
saying?
That's why it's funny.
Shit.
That is why it's funny.
That's exactly why
It
it's funny.
is. It is.
And you know, in relationships, people be going through each other's phones and shit. I think that shit ain't cool at all. I ain't
Wait,
gonna go through
I
your
don't-
phone.
they
Don't
got
go through
illegal.
mine.
Sometimes
They
God-
did, but people don't
I know
believe
somebody-
it.
look,
People don't believe it.
they
You can
made
go
it
to jail. You can go to jail for going in your partner's phone.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Yes.
I
Shit.
had somebody who would offer it. They'll say, "Look, you can look at my phone.
That's different.
I'm showing you."
But
Yeah.
that's different. They erased everything.
But okay,
No, they
so
didn't.
look.
No, they didn't.
Okay, so since
You
we're on
think
that
they
topic,
did? No, they didn't.
why do y'all
No,
always
they
have your
didn't.
phone on
Recently
silent and then
deleted.
No,
upside
they
down?
didn't.
What is that about?
You said what?
Why do men always have their phone on silent and then the screen be turned upside down? Like, what is that?
Oh, I don't know. I do that.
I'm gonna just say this. No. I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just say this because it seems like no matter if you in a relationship that's like it's just you and her or whatever. It's always those times when y'all like real cool and be intimate. Some bitch from 2 years ago want to text you. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of fucked up, but that be happening. Like people want to call at the wrong times.
It really
you know what I'm
does
saying?
happen.
And it could just be.
Got all the free time
It could
in the
be
world,
somebody that's trying to
and now
buy
you wanna
something
call
from
somebody.
you. You know what I'm saying? It could be
And they
somebody.
Out on
flirting
a
a little
date,
bit.
and now you
No,
wanna
it don't have to be no flirt. You could actually read the text and all that, but it just happens to be at that time when y'all cool and everything is straight
Got you.
that somebody is gonna hit you.
Got
You know what
you.
I'm saying? And shit, it could be a nigga named Stacy, right? Just saying,
Tapping in, huh?
just saying, Stacy is a man or a woman's name.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I just said that because it's a unisex name.
Yeah.
And the woman is gonna say, "Who's that bitch calling you?" You know what I'm saying? And it'll fuck up the vibe. Even if you prove that that's the homeboy, she's still gonna be like, it could have been a bitch. Because women, y'all are never wrong.
No.
You feel me? Y'all
You
never
guys
wrong.
lie
Same
before
way.
you tell the truth.
Yeah,
you tell
that's
a
the
lie,
problem.
and
That be the
then
problem.
all of a sudden, oh well, no, it was this.
Yeah. Why y'all lie?
You lie before you tell the truth. Tell the truth, and we don't care. We really don't give a fuck. We just
Yeah.
asking because we want to see if you gonna
But
tell
you
the
gonna, if
truth.
you
or
gonna
not.
tell the truth or not?
Sometimes it seems like the truth will hurt women.
We don't give a fuck.
We
Right,
want to
the
know.
truth
And we
hurts.
tell you the
Y'all-
truth.
We
The
wanna
truth
know.
I'm the
hurts.
most honest person.
So
wanna
it's
Y'all will
better
say
not
that.
to, for you not to
We
know.
wanna
No.
know.
Y'all will say that shit.
Okay.
No, you don't
No.
tell the truth first. You lie first.
We want to
Haven't
know.
you heard-
You guys
haven't
haven't
you heard
practiced telling the truth first.
If you don't want to get burned, stay out the kitchen. Haven't you heard that
Well,
before?
if you
But if
stop
I'm asking
lying,
you, I
Some
wanna
things
know
are
the
better,
truth.
better left
no,
unsaid.
then don't say anything. Don't tell a lie. Don't tell a
So y'all
lie.
basically
Whatever,
saying,
you know what I'm
more
trying to
women
say.
Wait,
would
wait.
prefer the truth than a lie.
okay,
Even if
okay,
it hurt. Even if it
okay.
hurt.
That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna ask you. So y'all would
At least we can
prefer
process
the
that.
truth.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
We prefer the truth.
Okay.
I tell the truth.
Even
Y'all
if it
niggas
hurt.
call me. Sometimes I might be around a dude. This is who I'm talking to. I tell the truth. You gonna have somebody. I have a situation.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so it is. I was talking to. So I had somebody I was talking to. They were talking to somebody who I knew and I was close with. They didn't know I was close to this person because I don't bring everybody around.
Everybody. Right.
So that morning I was talking to her. That evening he was talking to her. How I know is he offered his phone to me. Look at it. Look. You can see. It's nothing in my phone. No, I just want you to tell me. No,
Yeah.
you can look for yourself. Okay, I'm going to look for myself. I see it, and then I bring it to your attention. He lies and says, okay, so she's younger than me. He's older than me. He lies and says we went to the 7th grade together.
Oh wow. Okay. But you already
But
know her.
he doesn't know I know her.
Right.
Oh, right.
He doesn't
Why
know I
you
know
lying?
her. I told him a couple months ago a story about her. And so,
Conveniently forgot.
but I never said the name.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Never said the name. Just a friend of mine.
Yeah.
So he was telling me all this stuff. I said, I know, because I told you a couple months about that person. I just didn't tell you the name. So this is, you guys were in the same. So why are you lying to me? Because I already knew. Like, and Pasadena's too fucking small.
It's too
any
small.
goddamn way.
It's too small.
Definitely.
It's
I
too
try to
fucking
stay out of
small.
Pasadena.
We
When it come
big,
to
we
dating-
big, but we small.
When it comes
Yeah.
to dating,
So
you know
why
why?
do you lie?
I know your mama, you my
Right.
cousin somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere
my
down the
family
line.
is too deep in Pasadena.
So-
I can't date nobody.
So why do you lie?
can't
Why
date
do you
nobody
lie
in
before you
Pasadena.
tell the
It's over.
truth?
It's not gonna
And
work.
I'm gonna just keep it 100. Like
No.
men think right? We think that since we gonna tell you what we think you want to hear.
No.
You can say no. You can say no.
Let him
But
finish, 'cause
I'm
I gotta
saying,
hear this.
I'm saying
I
we
gotta
tell you
know.
what we think you want to hear, but as y'all explaining it, y'all want to hear the total opposite, which is the truth, because I guess, quote unquote, women say they can handle the truth, but you can't handle the truth.
Now, y'all don't tell the fucking truth. But the thing you tell the truth after the lie.
We ain't gonna be mad.
We mad because you lied, and now we found out the truth.
can be mad.
So then what the fuck? Okay.
I lie
Now
because
you
I
know.
love you.
Let
Tony
me tell
Touch.
you. Let me
Quote.
tell you what a lie
I'ma
does
put that
to a
on a
person.
shirt, my nigga.
Let me
I
tell
lie
you what
because
a
I
lie
love
does
you.
to a person. Let me. No, you
Yeah,
guys
you
need to
feel me?
hear this. This is
love
real
you.
fucked up.
I'm listening.
A
I'm on the
lie-
headphones.
love
A
you,
lie
girl.
really
I
fucks
love
with the
you, girl.
person's
That's
mental.
why I lie.
Yes.
It really fucks with the person's mental because
Yeah.
you know what the truth is, but you love this person, and this person is telling you they love you, and they're continuously
To
lying
lie. Yeah.
over and over and over again. It makes a person go crazy.
Yeah.
And then when they snap
Because
and
they know
stab
the
your
truth.
ass
Then you
or
wonder
shoot
what
your
happened.
ass, and you wonder what the
Now
fuck
you wonder
happened.
why, 'cause your ass
Now you want to
lied.
cry because I done
You
fucked you up,
lied.
but
Yeah,
you
you
lied
gonna
to
shoot
me
me over
because
that?
nigga,
Yeah.
because my reality is fucked up.
Yeah.
My reality is
Yeah,
fucked
shit.
up.
Yeah, now it
you
is.
have
It's
your whole
fucked up.
mental
You
wrong
did
way.
this shit to me.
Now we're not
You
saying
fucked
that.
up. I'm not.
We're not gonna be mad because you tell the truth. Like we're not
Or it
saying
won't
that it's
hurt.
gonna be roses. Like we're gonna be like, oh,
Yeah,
thank
you
you for
can't
telling the
just
truth.
take the
We
lie
might
and
still
just
be
go to the
mad,
next one.
but at least
You
you
gotta
told
kill
the
me?
truth.
No, because then you got to
Nigga,
tell another
'cause you
lie.
lied.
At least you told the truth.
Because you lied
So why-
forever. Like you keep on
So
lying.
you
It's
like-
not just
Yeah, so
one
now
lie.
you got
It's
lie,
not just
you
one
got
lie.
lie.
It's
It's
years
a
of
lie.
lie.
Now I
Years
don't
of
know
lie.
what
And
the
now I don't know what the
truth is.
fucking
So
truth
now you gonna
is.
go to
And
prison
now I'm
because-
thinking like, well,
Now
what the
you
fuck
finna go to
happened?
prison.
Hell yeah.
And
Like, what's the
that's why
truth?
women snap because you guys are liars.
Yeah,
Stop
just tell the
lying.
truth.
Just tell the truth.
Cause I'm gonna tell the truth.
I'ma tell the truth.
You might be
I'ma run
mad,
that-
but I'm gonna tell the truth.
I'm gonna tell the truth
I'ma
all
tell
the
the
way.
truth.
Yeah.
No, not all the way.
Well, I
Some
would
stuff I
say-
might not tell the truth
Yeah,
about.
y'all just lying too.
And some stuff I
I'm
might not
glad
tell the
you
truth
And
said
some
about.
stuff y'all
I'm
will
not gonna
never
lie.
know
So what about
though.
the man
Look,
that
Some stuff y'all
you
will
know what's
never
so
know.
fucked up?
We gonna go
What
to the
about
grave
man
with
that
that
y'all
shit.
lying
We
to
going
and
to the
ready
grave with
kill
some
himself
shit.
and drive off a bridge?
So, and that's why you shouldn't lie.
Okay, but I'm talking about the women that lie too.
That's why you shouldn't lie.
Don't lie.
Women lie too.
That's why you shouldn't
I think
lie.
women lie better.
And don't be a habitual liar.
That's the women.
All right. Well, I just learned it from
Yeah.
two women that I trust. So I'm gonna start telling the truth. So when I tell the truth, and
And they get mad, so what? You
So
still told
the
the
fuck
truth.
what? You told the
still told the
truth.
truth.
you wanted the truth,
You wanted
bitch.
the
No.
truth.
Exactly. No, exactly.
I
You wanted
mean,
the
I don't
truth, bitch.
know. You wanted the truth. Here it
Shit,
is.
here it is.
Here
I'd
the
rather,
truth.
and sometimes
The
it
women
hurts,
gonna
but
lie
shit,
to
fuck
us.
it.
Mm-hmm.
You take away my
Cause they
my
know.
choice. When you
Yeah.
lie to
I
me, you
love
take
them,
away
so
my
I'ma lie.
choice.
Yeah. They
And
tell
that's
them
why
they
it makes a
homegirls
person go crazy because you
I'ma lie
put
to
me in
them,
a
girl, because I love
situation
them.
that maybe I wanted to be in, maybe I didn't want to be in.
Right.
You never know.
Like I'm gonna tell you, most women, most women already know men talk to multiple women, right? And sometimes you give a woman a choice, and you say, you know what? When I'm not with you on Friday and Saturday, I'm with Tamika. You know what I mean?
I'ma
But when
tell
I'm
you
with
the truth.
you, it's me and you.
Right, I
You
feel
know,
you.
some women will be like, okay, cool, because I'll be busy on Friday and Saturday. So, okay, cool.
With Johnny.
Yeah.
See-
so I
See,
mean,
you-
give her the choice to say, yeah, I want to still, hang with you and do what we do. And I know you dealing with Tamika on Friday and Saturday. I'm cool, like, cool.
Right.
But when you lie, it's like, okay, you didn't even give me a choice. I still would have fucked with you,
I'm
but now
that's
you
the same
lying,
thing for a woman,
so
though.
I can't even
That's
trust
the same
you.
thing for a woman. Because
Same thing.
I want a woman
But
to
I kind of
Same
feel like
thing. I agree.
I kind of feel like this
Same
though,
thing.
like relationship wise,
Women got
when men
multiple
lie
partners.
to their significant other, right? Now, to me, it'd be like a white lie, but like you say, it's probably a real lie, right? So, like, say I do a lot of businesses. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So it's a lot of little endeavors. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So if I gotta make some shirts for this woman, or I'm doing this for this woman. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, blah blah blah. Oh, you see that text? Oh yeah, that ain't shit. That's just I'm doing this, which could be 100% true.
Platonic.
You feel me? Could be 100% true. But sometimes, lines get blurred because me, outgoing person, I like to talk to people and all of that. So what if the other person takes my kindness as flirtation?
Check it.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
When you say check it, that actually means that she showed some interest that I thought she showed, and I can check it right there. But what if she showed that interest on that text that's coming through when y'all just hanging out, or when me and the significant other is just hanging out? Like, hey, what you doing? I'm like, shit, bitch, it's 11:30. What
Still
you mean what I'm
check it.
doing?
Oh yeah, at 11:30
You know what I'm
at
saying?
night. Yeah,
Still
check that
check
shit.
it.
But
Check
what
it.
if they never
Like that
text me
word.
before?
Check it.
So what?
Check
What?
Oh no.
I get you on the check it,
I like
but
that word, check it.
Yeah,
what if
check it.
what if the woman is not gonna take you checking it?
I check
at that-
my text. If I'm
No,
checking
no,
my
no, no,
text,
no, no, no. No,
I'm
not the
saying
checking the
check- I'm saying
text. She's
check
talking about
her.
check that bitch.
I'll check the girl.
What I'm
and be
saying
like,
is
oh, I don't
the
know.
significant other, the girlfriend is gonna be like, why is that bitch texting you? Oh, y'all must have talked before. Da, da, da. And you trying to tell her, and that's gonna be another hour-long conversation about shit that you knew nothing about.
But
You
if
get
your
what I'm
woman
saying?
know you and she know that you're working with this client and you're upfront with her and you're saying, you don't think so?
Some
But
people
if you-
are insecure.
If
They
you
are,
work
but
with a
Some
lot
people
of
are
they
insecure.
are.
Some people are insecure.
So let me ask you a question. If you
Some
got
people are
if
insecure.
you got a
That's a hard
boyfriend
hit.
that's doing a whole lot of business, you think he gonna tell you every single client that he's working
You know
with,
he-
every
No.
single one?
No, and
You
I
get
don't
what I'm
wanna
saying?
know.
No,
I don't
I
want
don't
to know,
need
and
to
I don't
know
care.
Giving it up.
But I get it. I understand where you're coming from.
I
on that,
do too.
'cause
I
I'm
get
a
it.
small
I get it.
business owner.
Yeah.
So you get different. You get it too.
Yeah, I get it.
We get different texts, different times.
Times
But
of the-
people who are 9-to-5ers, they don't
They don't
understand.
understand.
They don't.
They don't understand.
And
They
so
don't.
that's the thing that you have to get, because that's what the problem that I have in a lot of my relationships. Because it'll be a woman that texts me at 2:00 in the morning or call at 2:00 in the morning and wanted an appointment, and they're like, "Who the fuck is calling you at 2:00 in the morning?"
Right.
And like,
Why is folks calling that?
But see, that's
Be-
disrespectful
because-
though. And see, that's when you got to
I'ma
get your
tell you-
client together and say, I do business
Yeah,
between.
like why
you.
is you hitting me?
because
don't do that.
because there are times where I am
It'd
in
be
the salon
emergencies.
at 2:00 in the morning.
Oh, got you.
And it be
Okay.
emergencies.
Yeah, and it be emergencies.
If somebody like
Yeah.
if you dealing with a business client,
Yeah.
that just got a call at
And-
1:00 in the morning, and they got to catch a flight
Yeah.
at 10:00
And
the
that's
next
something else.
morning,
I have-
and they call you for something that you selling them
Yeah, 'cause I'm
at
like-
1:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
How are you gonna hold down the business?
Got
And
it, yes.
if you
But
up
any
and
other
you see their
time,
number,
yeah,
you gonna
why
pick
you
up the
calling
phone
me?
like,
Yeah.
"Hey, what's up?" And they
Yeah.
gonna be like, "Hey, T, I need some braids at like 7:30 in the morning. Are you
Got you.
game?" You know what I'm saying? And your
Okay.
nigga gonna be like, why the fuck is that nigga calling
Yeah.
you? Oh, he wants some braids in the morning. No, fuck that. You done fuck this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's the conversation.
Yeah.
That is gonna be the conversation. You can
That's
look
too-
in the
I
sky.
think I don't want to be with nobody insecure like that. Because if you know me and you know the type of woman I am, you ain't even gonna get at me like that.
But then,
That's-
how long?
Yeah.
I mean, you
How
know, you
long
just
did it
ain't
take
gonna-
for them to get to know
not
you
gonna
that
get at
way,
me
though?
like
That's
that.
the thing, because
Yeah. Because this is an
But
emergency.
insecure people are insecure, so they don't have no
Regardless.
understanding. So-
They
yeah,
don't.
most definitely.
They
most
don't.
Definitely, I get
That's
that.
crazy. This ain't the way this conversation was
We're
supposed to be going.
No, this
I know,
podcast
but
was
I'm
not
saying.
supposed to go this
I'm
way.
just saying.
We
though.
talk about all type of stuff
But it's
before
lit
this.
though.
Yeah.
It
You know what I'm
is.
saying?
It's
It's
lit.
lit though
It is.
because
It
that's
is.
that's life.
It
Yeah, it
is.
That
Yes.
is definitely life. You know what I'm
is.
saying? So
And
you know,
relationships is different these days.
It
They
is.
just
It
real
is.
different. So.
It is.
you got these Instagram people. I ain't gonna say women or men because
Yeah.
it's
People.
both on the
It's
side.
people.
You know,
Yeah.
on each side. You know, people looking at all of these other people and you'll see their name under the shit talking about relationship goals.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Ain't
this nigga
nobody
beating this bitch at the
relationship
house.
Ain't nobody
Ain't
relationship
nobody
goals.
relationship
Yeah,
goals.
The idea in my head is relationship goals. What
Yeah.
I want my relationship
Is
to
rela-
be
that
Yeah.
part
is relationship
is relationship goals. That part. Yeah. Ain't
I don't want to
nobody
argue.
relationship goals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We could
I
argue
don't mind about
we could
arguing.
argue about some bullshit like why you didn't wash the dishes. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We could argue about why you didn't put a new roll of tissue
And
in the
you have
bathroom.
some disagreements, but
Yeah,
like just
definitely.
all the time about
Yeah,
everything.
about
I don't like
everything.
that.
No, no.
That's where
I'm not an arguer.
that's where people draw
I
the
don't like to
line.
argue.
I don't
Because I'd be
either.
like, you know what? You can have it.
Now
Like,
I have a
you got it.
conversation, but I ain't arguing.
But you know, you deal with some people that love to argue. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That was the norm for them growing up.
Yeah.
is what
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
just hit that on the head. That is,
Yeah.
you know, the normal for them growing up. And then you gotta really like these days when you dating and stuff, you gotta really delve into people's childhood. Like, how was your mama? How was your mama? You know
Was
what
your
I'm
dad
saying?
around?
Yeah. You got family members. What's your brother doing?
Yeah.
You got a sister?
I ain't even
How's
gonna
she
get started
doing?
with that one.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And when you talk about them and they going through shit too, it'd be like, shit, it might be y'all.
It's y'all. It's
You know what
y'all.
I'm saying? It might be y'all. Y'all motherfuckers might be the crazy ones. Because you look at yourself and you be like, yeah, I ain't that fucking crazy. Like,
a lot of
shit.
men that was born in the 80s, I just, they mamas is a hot mess. Baby.
Girl, no, it's before then too.
Probably too. I'm just saying what I experienced. I know it's probably before
It's
then, but
before
I'm just
then,
saying,
too.
baby. I done dealt with some crazy mamas. Jesus.
I ain't dealing with a crazy mama.
I refuse.
But see me,
I
like,
refuse.
I think
I'm gonna let you go so quick, but have a great one.
Bye.
yeah,
Love
I think
you,
I'm a
boo.
likable person. So, like, when I ever met people, parents, like in my past, if I ever met anybody's parents and shit, right? They parents love me.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
never had a
saying?
parent that didn't like me.
Yeah, so it'd be like something is wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? If the parent don't like me, I'll be like, yeah, your parent is weird as a
I've
motherfucker.
had
You know what I'm
parents not like me for shit that they don't even know why they don't like me.
They son talking shit.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yep.
They son talking shit. You know, it probably was that one day that you asked the nigga to take the trash out because it was overflowing, and the nigga argued with you. The nigga called his mama and said, "Oh, this bitch want me to take the trash out. I'm in here." Not saying it's you personally, but I'm in here playing the game. She know I'm gonna take it out when I take it. You know, shit that a teenager would say. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna call their mama. Like, I don't understand. Like me, I've never been one to be like, oh, this bitch is tripping. Let me call my mama.
You got mamas that think their son is their husband.
Yeah.
Their son is supposed to. I'm talking about that kind of mamas.
Yeah, single mamas
Ooh.
that never had a stable relationship, and that's fucked up.
What y'all doing?
Right.
What is y'all doing?
You gotta-
This is
I
too
I got a
much.
friend like that.
This too
His name is
much.
Brian.
Why she gonna put his name?
His name is
Now she
Brian.
put
I'm
folks'
putting his
name
name
out
out there.
there.
Little Brian, we call him Kevin Hart.
Little Kevin Hart.
His mama thinks, she think that's his husband. He think their husband. I'm like, this is your son.
Yeah, like what y'all was doing?
She got called me the other day, like, where's Brian at? Where's he at? He's not answering my call. You tell him I'm gonna have the FBI looking for his ass. Where's he at?
Lord,
Isn't that her only child?
Yeah.
You got some
That's
mamas
because
that's
he ain't got no brothers and
over the
sisters,
board
right?
though.
Oh, yeah, no, he has a sister. No, you got a sister, but she live in Texas.
She been out here, ain't she?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
lives out
just
there.
she
Not y'all
just came
calling
out here
people
recently.
name out.
I seen Kevin Hart yesterday.
I see Kevin. He gonna continue.
I seen him and he hit me up for
Kevin Hart, he
$20.
know, and
Yeah,
he gonna
but
comment
his
under
mama-
the comment
Now
section.
I know why he is the
And
way he
on
is because
Facebook.
Mama has been keeping him
Shelter.
hostage for so long.
Yeah.
Shelter.
She ain't let him. She ain't let him. He hasn't left the nest.
Uh-huh.
She called me like, "Where is
too
he at?"
expensive.
I mean, look, he's not answering my phone call, and he's with that bitch. Where's that bitch at?
Oh no, Lord.
And this nigga about to have his first baby.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, it's go. Well,
Yeah, she don't like his. She don't like his girlfriend.
Pray for him.
She's like, "Where's that bitch?"
Pray for him.
I'm gonna have the FBI
Congratulations,
looking for them.
Kevin
Where they
Hart.
at? They ain't called me.
I'm not gonna say congratulations to
happened
Kevin
to me,
Hart.
though.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm not gonna say congratulations.
Why?
Why you ain't gonna
What
say
you ain't gonna
congratulations?
say?
Fuck you, Tony.
He don't even like him.
I do like
No,
Kevin
I'm
Hart.
talking about the one
Oh,
who
him?
said, "Why you not
Yeah.
gonna say congratulations?"
No,
He don't
nah.
even like him, and he
Kevin
think you should
Hart.
say.
Kevin Hart ain't got no kids.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart done ran away. To me, was for him the best females that he would ever fuck with. Even the one he brought to the party. That's the best girl I'd ever seen him with. And he ran her off, texting her back some bullshit, and he tried to blame it on her. But remember, I read the text messages like, no, nigga, this is you. You the one that fucked this up. You know what I'm saying? All she said was, okay, sweetie, I'll talk to you later. This nigga, oh, you ain't text me right back. And, you know, he going off on her. But the reason why I wouldn't say congratulations is because he ain't got no kids. He done had, to my knowledge, at least 5 or 6 women that didn't have no kids or maybe one kid, at the most 2 kids that he was messing with. He fucked with I hate to say it, an old bitch with like 4 kids.
Oh, well.
You feel me?
Well, he knows she's seasoned.
So now she on the
She'll
hook
be a
for
good
the
mom.
other 4.
Now he on the hook for the other 4. You know what I'm saying? Now you're gonna be play daddy for all of these other kids,
It's okay.
not just yours.
But he can't fuck up. She can't fuck up number 5. She did. She a pro.
I agree with you on that, Juice, but the congratulations is for the kid.
It's not for the
Yeah,
No, it's
yeah.
for him,
No,
for
like I
his
told
kid.
you, I said congratulations, right? But to the
It's
world,
with reservations.
it's
for
definitely with reservations.
A lot of reservations.
Congratulations with
Well,
reservations.
I love him, and I care about this guy, but I don't think he should have had no kids. People like him don't need to have no kids. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Because he's still a kid.
Not everybody don't need to have kids.
He a 40-year-old kid.
Because he's still a kid in his mind.
I agree.
And
I
he's
agree
not-
with you. He is a kid.
and
So
Does it have
this
to
might
be?
make him grow
And
up.
the elevator don't go all the way to the top, so
It don't.
he don't need to have no kids.
Don't watch
don't.
this episode.
It don't.
Don't watch this episode.
We got enough. We got
Don't
enough
watch
slow,
it.
crazy people in this world. We don't need no
Scroll
more.
past
I'm
this
sorry to tell you
episode.
that.
Hey, hold on.
Right
Before you
here.
say anything, Donovan,
Scroll past
T,
this episode.
she hit the nail on the head when she said, did you say it? One of y'all said it. My bad. They said that she's seasoned.
Yeah.
She already knows
Yeah.
how to raise a kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
So all that nigga
Five
gotta
and
do is
6.
slow down on the drinking and give
5
her
and
his
6.
check.
That's all.
That's it.
That's all.
That's all he gotta do. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Donovan?
Brian, I do not approve of this message. I just want to let you know that congratulations on your kid.
I
man.
know you, Brian.
Blessings. I hope the baby.
I'm with you.
I went down
This nigga
I'm
Dwight.
with- I'm with
you gotta
Donovan.
check Dwight though. You better put your man in the headlock or something. I'm looking
Hey,
directly at the
Donovan,
camera.
that's Swaggy D. That's Swaggy D.
Hey, I'm looking directly at the camera. You gotta put this nigga in the headlock ASAP.
Hey,
Nigga. This nigga just
Don't watch
nigga.
Don't watch this episode.
Whoop his
Block
ass.
Brian.
Whoop
Block
his
Brian.
ass.
Do not tag Brian
Whoop
on
his
this
Belizean
episode.
ass.
I'ma tag him. I'ma tag him.
Please.
Don't
We got
tag
enough
Brian.
slow people in this world. We
I am
need
gonna
another slow
tag him.
one.
Look.
He's standing 10 toes down.
I am definitely gonna tag him, but like he said, the elevator don't go to the top floor, so that nigga probably watched the first 5 minutes and give up.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially since we talking about liars in relationships.
Yeah, he ain't finna
Well, he
fuck with
said,
it.
and the coldest part is saying he want me to be the Godfather.
Oh shit!
Okay,
He
well,
really,
I'm gonna be
really
the
don't go all the
Godfather.
way to the top.
I'm gonna make sure he ain't slow. I'm gonna make sure.
That baby is gonna.
You gonna take the kid?
I'm gonna make sure he get his grades right.
And
I'm gonna make sure he go to
baby.
school.
I'm gonna tell you
That
the
baby
worst
does not
part.
have a
I'm gonna tell you the
winning
worst
chance
part
at
of all
all.
this. I'm gonna tell you the worst part. It's the worst part and the best part. That baby is gonna be beautiful.
I'm with Donovan.
Yeah, it is.
That baby is gonna be beautiful.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm
I say
saying?
congratulations,
That-
but
that
I
baby-
bet
you know, a big head. We know that.
congratulations, but poor baby.
You seen
This baby's future.
You ain't seen the
He gonna be short with a big head.
With a big ass.
Yeah, he showed me the what do you
The
call it?
sonogram.
The ultrasound.
Yeah,
Nothing but
That
head.
boy got a big head.
Nothing but head.
already.
Bunks
It's a boy?
Adventures.
It's a boy.
Bless it. Bless
Right,
it, Lord.
please.
Bless
Yes.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
She's 6 months pregnant.
Bless
So,
it.
Okay. Good.
When I seen that nigga yesterday, you just said he's 6 months. She's 6 months, right?
She's 6 months
That
pregnant.
nigga said the baby kicking. He ready to come out. I was like, yeah, nigga.
He ain't never had a baby, you know, he
ain't
dumb.
never had babies.
He
so,
don't know.
yeah, those motherfuckers be moving around.
It doesn't go all the way to the top.
Yeah, he told me the same
Bless
thing.
you,
I'm like,
Brian.
Brian,
Bless that baby.
you got 3
Somebody
more
gonna
months to
watch
go.
this and say, Brian, cut
Brian,
to
tune in.
two,
And
cut
then-
to 5 minutes and 32 seconds.
And watch that. That's all you need to go to. Don't worry about the
Don't
first
worry
Give them the
part.
timestamp.
Don't worry about the first part. That's not for you.
They gonna get that nigga the time for you.
I'ma block that nigga. I'ma block that nigga.
Now he blocked.
Oh man. Hey, if this your first time watching this show, man, we not messy.
Y'all not right.
You wanna have a
Comment
baby?
and subscribe, please.
We not messy. Yeah,
Subscribe
baby.
button.
Make sure you like and comment and subscribe.
All y'all need
Oh
prayer.
shit, Ladybug says she wanna have Kevin Hart baby. I done heard it all.
Ooh.
I done heard it all.
Well, he was
She
in
wasn't
love
talking
with
about
Nia.
that. She was talking about the.
I thought
Who was in love
You thought what? You thought what? What did you think?
He was in love with you.
And what'd you think?
He wanted you to have his baby.
That's what he wanted.
He wanted to put some semen in you.
What did you thought what? You ain't thought nothing.
She almost hopped out the chair on your ass.
Don't put
I almost had to jump up.
Don't put that lie on me.
Oh shit! It ain't too many women that's around us that Kevin Hart ain't been in love with.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
He falls in love.
Well, he loves beautiful women.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let's just say this: he loves women out of his league.
Have you met him yet?
Brian fuck with 70-year-olds.
Yep.
Yeah,
I ain't lying.
Yeah, you like the most.
Look, he tried. No parts of it.
I ain't lying.
No parts.
Hey, I am not lying.
Brian, again, I do not approve of this message. Shout out to Baby Indio.
Baby they know the name. They got the name for it already.
Yeah. See, Donovan, we don't give a fuck what you talking about. We know this nigga. We know this
I'm with
nigga.
Donovan.
Look. No.
Brian, I be watching, man. I just gotta stay in my lane, though, as a young
See,
man.
your mama still to him. To your mama to him, she's still young. You gotta watch your.
She is.
You gotta watch your grandmama
She is, though.
around that nigga. Yeah. Exactly.
Brian, get out.
Yeah.
Brian,
He loves women.
But he's funny though.
No. This is probably his youngest girlfriend, besides the girl I was talking about earlier.
Why we couldn't do an alias?
Because he already put it out there.
He already put it out there.
He already put it out
He
there.
already put it. It was Kevin Hart.
Shit.
But he already said the name.
That
Kevin
nigga-
Hart.
That nigga will try to run up in your 75-year-old grandmama.
And she need love too.
Yes, they
Next.
And that nigga be like,
They
baby,
tell you if
Grandpas need love
you
too.
don't use it, you will lose it.
I'm gonna be Kevin Hart right now. I'm gonna be Kevin Hart for a minute.
Love too.
Yeah, they do.
Am I
They
lying?
need
Swag,
to-
am I lying?
Go ahead, yeah. Be Kevin Hart.
I do security. I get paid $754 a week.
Yes.
Here we go.
I work 50 hours a week,
A week?
Okay.
and I bring all my check to you, baby.
Yep.
I ain't doing nothing with no other woman.
Don't forget
It's
his guard
just you.
card.
Huh?
Not the guard card.
Oh, and I got my guard
do
card,
we got
so
the
that
gun
means
clearance?
I can work Coachella.
Yeah.
I can work at the Staples Center. I can work at the Omni in Atlanta.
Y'all ain't right.
I can even do
This is his spin.
the Texas Rangers games.
Ooh, he looked around like that.
I can go anywhere and work because I got the guard card.
Oh, he got the. He got the.
Well, he got a certification, so get
Yeah.
your money. Get your
Yeah.
money,
Definitely.
Brian.
Definitely. But he telling this to your grandmama. He telling this to your grandmama, not a bitch his age. He telling it to your grandmama. And your grandmama be like, well, I am living off my
listen,
social security
They
check.
used to me and bringing the checks home, so
Yeah,
it
they
might
are.
work.
Yeah.
It might work.
Exactly.
They used to,
But
Yes,
that's
they
what I'm
are.
they
saying.
used to it. Bring
They
the
like,
check,
well, I am
Brian.
living off my
Bring the
social
money here.
security
I
check.
need them
I wish I was
I need my prescription.
In my
I think-
70s.
I think the only thing,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
no, you got the
Yeah, I
mic.
don't know.
You got the mic.
You
Go
got the
ahead.
mic.
He's talking to you.
Oh, she done passed the mic.
She ain't want to say
Only
nothing.
thing this nigga ain't did with the old lady is take him out on a cruise yet.
Lord. Well, at least he treat them right.
Yeah.
Oh man,
And spending some dollars
He
on them.
gonna see. What I think that y'all see. Y'all don't know Kevin Hart like we know him. He gonna tell you all of this, but he's still gonna drink the whole check away.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
Give me
Yeah,
the
he
check
is.
before
I'm
you
sorry,
go to the
Kevin
liquor
Hart.
stuff.
Oh, poor
The liquor store
pumpkin.
did it before
The liquor
grandma
store
did
did
it.
it before grandma.
Poor
You know what I'm
pumpkin.
saying?
Well, he gonna do better this
Disappear
time.
before you.
I hope so.
I hope
He gonna
so,
do
too.
better this time.
He got a baby.
Yeah, he gonna do better this time. I got faith.
We gonna
in
pray on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby, sure.
Baby gonna change.
We gonna pray on it.
Prayers up.
Man, right.
Oh Lord.
Oh man, we gonna call this the messy episode.
Yes,
You know what
it
I'm
is.
saying?
Yes,
we
it
gonna
is.
get into some real shit, man. We gonna switch
Let's
gears,
talk
man.
about the inauguration. Who watched
Yeah,
the
today was
inauguration?
MLK Day, 2025
They
inauguration.
postponed
Y'all
the parade today.
Y'all mad at Trump? Y'all mad?
Wait, y'all.
Who
Wait,
big
wait.
mad?
Who?
big
Wait.
mad?
Are you guys mad at?
Why
Are
y'all
you guys
looking at
mad
me?
at? Are you guys mad at Snoop Dogg?
I'm not.
You mad at Nelly? They mad
I'm
at
not.
I didn't even see it.
They said the niggas is canceled.
They canceled.
And I'm like, how can a nigga get, you know, that's
Nelly
black
had
culture.
some good points when he was doing the interview with what's up, boy, Willie D.
Yeah.
Nelly had some really good points.
He did.
He did.
What was the points? Because I didn't see none of that.
Okay, so him and Willie D did an interview. Willie D was trying to ride down on him about the whole thing. And Nelly just was kind of like, you know, he gave some examples on how the stuff that Biden did, right? Because I don't understand how people negate the fact that Biden was the author of the crime bill. And we still have people in jail right now that's, you know, in jail serving time for this crime bill. And then he pardons his son for being a crackhead.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But what about all of our people that look like us that went to jail for the same type of things and having the same types of behavior? Now he understands, you know, and he's sympathetic. But what about all of our? I'm still mad at that. Like, I don't know how people are giving Biden a pass for that and mad at Donald Trump when Donald Trump was letting niggas out of jail.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, and to be honest, I want these immigrants out of here. I'm sorry. Get them out. They gotta go. I don't care about your South.
Snuck that in there quick,
Oh, shit!
I want y'all to go.
Girls, they
Stay.
already marched across the border. They're trying to save our homes right now with their
I'm
drugs.
not,
With their drugs. You know they walked across the border with them goddamn
They
drugs.
gotta go.
They walked across.
I'm
They
sorry.
dropped them off right next door to my neighbor's house.
Anybody that's gonna get the immigrants up out of here,
My neighbor's house.
they gotta go.
And business.
You know, because
Look,
you can't break
as
the
soon
law.
as they
We
came across-
got black men dying for less.
Yeah.
And they doing more, setting people on fire on the trains, taking over apartment complexes, and they're not going to jail. But you go to a liquor store and look wrong and come out wrong, and the police think you got an attitude. That could be your last little day. You know, that could be your last little day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
That's
I mean, we gotta make this make sense.
Yeah.
Man.
They gotta go.
You just made me think of something, right? So, which one of y'all said it when the fires was going on? That's when they was crossing with the
they're
cocaine,
crossing over with
right?
the coke and the
So,
fentanyl and the
do y'all
heroin.
remember when Miami had the hurricane, the
yeah.
real bad hurricane?
They
you
was
see,
coming over
you see
with
all the
that
people
shit.
from Cuba
Hell yeah,
coming on the
over
boat and
with
shit.
with the heroin,
you know what I'm
coca,
saying? So
yes.
They gotta go.
That's something that you don't think about. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you don't
That's
think about.
the first thing I thought about when they said the Mexicans was coming over and they
and
was
the
walking
government play a
across.
hand in it, because why would they allow that many millions of people? And my thing is this: how come when we go to the airport and catch flights, I gotta get damn near naked?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I had to go in the
But
back
y'all
room
letting-
before.
Yeah, but y'all letting them come over here. Ain't no check. You don't know their name. You don't know shit.
Nothing.
But I can't catch a flight
Walking
to
across.
the next state
Yeah.
without you looking at my whole get down.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers said, "Oh,
I'm just trying to figure out
it was
what
something
we
on your
doing.
fingertips. You know how they swipe your
Yeah,
hand?
I'm just trying to
It was
figure out
like,
what we
yeah,
doing.
it was something on your fingertips that brought you back here. I'm like, bitch, you got me taking my pants down, my drawers down.
Then they
You over here
patting
rubbing
you,
on
they
my dick.
touching
You
you.
know what I'm saying? Just because,
Robin, yeah,
like, what the
no,
fuck?
what?
Like, okay, I
They
touched some
gotta go.
weed 6
I'm
days
sorry.
ago.
And I'm not.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm not talking about the people that come over
Shit.
here the right way.
Hardworking,
I'm
yeah.
not talking about
The ones
that.
that
You
want-
know, I'm
definitely.
talking about the people that sneaking over the border, committing crimes,
Yeah.
and disparaging our neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So if you coming over here the right way and you're adding to our communities, welcome.
Yes.
Because
Definitely.
this country is built on immigrants from
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So we can't say we don't want immigration.
Yeah.
You know what
Even
I
us
mean?
blacks, when
You
we came
can.
over, they put us to work. Like,
Yes,
hey,
they did.
y'all niggas, y'all might be working for free. What do they call us now in the history books? They don't call us slaves no more. What do they call us?
Indentured servants and stuff.
Yeah, you feel me?
Indentured
So
servants.
We came over here to work.
we were basically servants to come
Yeah.
and build the community. You got
For free.
cigarettes, you got the railroad, you got all of this stuff still profiting off the backs that we did way back then.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
people look at this shit
Yeah.
and they be like, this is why we're so great. This is why we're so rich. But the nigga who built all of that shit. Any family member that helped build any of that,
all
right?
Of us. Black, indigenous.
They poor. They living in the ghetto.
Yep.
Because they didn't get paid.
Yep.
And not to be talking about slavery and none of that too much, but people like white people always be like, "Why are you guys mad?"
Because they still mad at the Holocaust and still getting reparations for the Holocaust that never even happened over here.
You took us.
Man.
You
It
took
happened
our
in
shit.
Germany.
We haven't got
Y'all
So
people
that's why-
is killing y'all own people.
Yeah.
And y'all want to be mad at us because y'all killed us.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of people
They
that
scared.
didn't even make it over here because they drowned.
They
Yeah.
scared.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it's like, man. People
But a
be
lot
like,
of
"Oh."
us was already here.
Yeah,
Definitely.
It was a lot of us here.
We was already here.
Yes, let's talk about
We
that.
know
part.
Christopher Columbus didn't
Cause
discover shit.
Because if you got a little Indian in you, they was already here.
I'm
Because
black.
if you, okay,
I'm
gonna tell you
Blackfoot. I got
something.
Blackfoot in me.
I got some Choctaw
You
in
You
me.
know what I'm saying?
So we was already here.
Have you watched? Has anybody watched Kunta Kinte?
Yeah.
Because in the beginning, when the slaves first get off, the ones that were from Africa first get off, they say they see Negroes, people that look like them, but were dressed different. That's because there were black people already
We was
here
already here.
that owned slaves.
Yes.
So it's like,
Yes. This
That
is the
whole
thing.
myth
You
about-
know why we can't get reparations? Because if we got reparations, they would have to tell the truth about everything.
Yes,
because
they
they
would.
still can't find no damn ships.
but guess who's about to tell the
Where
truth
was
about
the ships
everything?
at?
Guess who's about to tell the truth about everything?
Trump.
Yes, it's about to
No,
be
let me
the
tell you,
truth.
Trump, y'all gotta really pay attention to what Trump doing. Like he done moved some stuff out of Washington D.C. Some of them governmental departments, he done moved them out of Washington D.C. And he done moved them to other states to break some of that stuff up. And I'm gonna tell y'all, the government, when in World War One, we was the ones supplying oils. Us, look like me and you, we was the ones supplying them with oil. We started the oil industry here in the United States. The government took our land and now they own it, right? What Trump did was he moved that department. I think it was like the Land and Forestry Department or something like that. I could be wrong, but it has to do with that. He moved that department out of Washington D.C. and opened up so you could find your heirs' property.
Right.
So you own everything above and below your land. So you can see what your ancestors actually owned that the government has. That's why Trump is like, we gonna drill, baby, drill.
Yeah,
Because they
yeah.
took our land. We
Yeah,
had the oil on our land.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So yeah, you I mean
Yep.
sometimes he do be saying like stupid stuff.
He's-
And you gotta, just
Differentiate
But some of the
all
stuff
that-
he be
all that
saying,
bullshit.
sorry, he's
you
a
gotta
male
dig a
Gemini,
little. You
and
gotta
male
dig a little
Gemini say
deeper to
some
what he be
stupid
saying, because
shit
he be
sometimes.
saying some stuff.
But
And you gotta dig deeper.
it be
to
some
what he's
real-
saying.
yeah,
He be saying
he's
some real
smart.
shit, and that's why they
He's
mad at
smart,
him, and that's
yeah.
why they been trying to. Get him a felon and all this. But let me tell y'all something. If he was really a felon, he would be in jail. It's
Yeah.
a lie.
Yeah.
They can't even tell that man what he was charged with.
Yeah.
Right.
It's all made up.
It is.
It's all made up.
It is.
It's made up. Because if you got 32 felons,
Right.
34 felonies.
Charges.
Come on now.
They not gonna let you
Come on
fuck
now.
around.
Your ass is under the jail.
They put me in prison with 3.
It's for shits and giggles. It's for shits and giggles.
That's all it's
It's
for. That's all it's for.
It don't mean nothing.
Anytime somebody do any crime, they try to be like,
32?
oh,
Yeah.
you done did 10 things. You could shoot a nigga, right?
Yeah.
Now you a felon with a firearm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They
You're
gonna pack it
discharging
on.
a weapon in
Yeah.
the public.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You carrying a concealed weapon.
Yeah.
You got a
They
weapon,
gonna stick it to
right?
you.
And you shot a nigga. That's 4 crimes in one.
Attempted
We're gonna get you
murder.
on one of these, and attempted murder. That's
Yeah.
5 crimes. We're gonna get you for one of these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Even if the jury is of your real peers and they be like, oh, that nigga not guilty of that. But he did have a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And that leads me to the self-defense law, right? Self-defense law is prevalent in a whole lot of states. California don't have a self-defense law. Y'all know that, right?
Stand your
So
ground.
it don't have
Stand your
none of that
ground.
shit, right? So, like, say I'm a felon, right? And this nigga come and rob me, and I shoot this nigga and kill this nigga.
Oh, yeah, you going to jail.
You know I'm not going to jail for the murder.
No, you going to jail because you're a
I'm
felon.
going.
It's your third strike.
I'm going.
A felon with the
Damn.
firearm.
Something like that,
I'm
right?
going to jail for the felon with the firearm.
Felon with the
I'm
firearm.
gonna do 3 years, right? Probably with half because they can't charge me with the murder. All I got is the gun. You know what I'm saying? So now it's a nonviolent crime. So I'm gonna do 3 with half, probably do like 18 to 20 months, right? And only thing the state wants is that conviction.
Yeah, that's
so
it.
when you, not you, but when somebody else is coming up and they say, hey, this court right here got a 99% conviction rate.
Yeah.
So nigga, you better take the deal.
It's all about the money.
It ain't for you because you did the right thing. It's for the nigga that's coming behind you that did the wrong thing for him to take the deal to keep the conviction rate up. Right.
Yeah.
You know, Norwalk?
Yeah.
You know, in the county system, when you in jail, you go to jail in Norwalk. Almost, I think it's like 99.5%. Y'all can look this up if y'all watch it. 99.5% conviction rate. They call that shit no walk.
Yeah.
Because everybody, but just like I said, even if you did the right thing, you gonna plead guilty to whatever it is, and they just want the conviction.
It's the prison industrial complex, just like it's the military industrial complex. Them the two things that's rocking right now. Them the two things that's rocking. That's how they make their money.
Yeah.
That's why Kamala should be governor. And if y'all vote for her, I know y'all slow.
Hey, she said it, not me.
Yeah, no.
Because we off camera, we was talking about Nia was saying that Kamala wanted to be governor of California.
Yeah, she couldn't even be president. Come on now.
She wouldn't be governor. Newsom
she put a lot of black men in prison, so that's why I wouldn't vote for her.
So look, it was by design for her not to get presidency because so she can get the governor.
Because you married a white man and you put a lot of black men in prison, so
that's why.
And she already said, "I'm not doing nothing for black people, just for baby." No.
Yes, just because I'm black.
Just because I'm black. That's what she said.
But my thing is
she not black? Is she not black?
She's not black.
My thing is this: if you gonna say that, right? She says that.
She says what?
What you just said. I'm not doing nothing for black people. Right? She says that. But during her whole 100 days of campaigning, she was on every BET commercial, every BET show, doing skits. Glorilla. She was trying to do everything black.
Disrespectful. It was disrespectful.
Because she was being hella ghetto.
It was ridiculous. So you think that just because Meg Thee Stallion get up there and twerk her ass, that we gonna vote for you? And then on top of that, okay, now I'm not against nobody doing what they want to do with their body, with abortions, whatever like that. But you're running on abortions.
She's running on abortions.
I don't appreciate
black
that.
women.
I don't appreciate
to black women.
Somebody that claim they black running on abortion.
Black women.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
She's running it to us.
I don't agree with that.
But I'm going to tell you something about that.
I don't agree.
She's a hoe.
She
made it to the White House.
She's
so of course she's gonna invite
how many
fellow hoes.
Of course abortions she had.
She's gonna invite fellow hoes.
That's why she pro-abortion.
To the White House.
How many abortions you had, Kamala?
7.
She's gonna invite fellow hoes to the White House.
The non-melanateds. Them the ones that get them the most.
Yeah.
They be throwing that thing a party.
Didn't we have
in college and in high school? They throw them things a party. Be getting 4 and 5, 6 abortions. And then when they get with Billy Bob, they got a little money when they 40. Then they want to start their family and act like they ain't never got 8, 10, 11, 12 abortions.
And that's who it's really for. That's who these abortion laws are for.
That's who it's for.
Because
I ain't never.
Yeah.
I ain't never.
Yeah. And they're the ones who their population is decreasing.
I had an abortion with a female in high school. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even gonna front.
I mean, but that should be, you know, that's ain't no judgment.
What?
You had a what?
An abortion?
No, I had a girlfriend that had an abortion when I was in high school. No, nigga, the county paid for it.
Right.
And the reason why I didn't want to have a kid with her because she had a kid in the 10th grade.
So why you was dealing with her in the first place? Then
she was bad.
So why you didn't use a condom?
Now come on now, come on now.
And I was like 17.
Come on now.
Shit, a condom.
Come on now. We
Always.
gotta just educate we gotta educate everybody. You know,
I had a female. Look, I had a female that was so scared to get pregnant. She used to make me wear 2 condoms.
I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Double up, like Nipsey said.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
But I put 2 on.
Double up.
I put 2
definitely
on.
put 1 on.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely put 2 on.
Yeah.
Fucking with her ass. She was making a show. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
She was making a show.
Ain't no oop opsies over here.
Exactly. I'm like, you feeling okay, but I ain't feeling shit.
Well,
Ain't no
That was
oop
that
ops.
double time.
It could. It's
Ain't
And
no
I ain't gonna lie. As soon as I took the condom off, she had a baby.
See?
You know, I did have some dark.
See?
As soon as I took the condom off, she had a baby.
She knows she fertile. She don't have no ooh op.
That's
She
funny.
was fertile.
Yeah, no, I put some of that.
And that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't agree with her running on abortion and making that like health care. That's not health care to me.
No, definitely.
How about,
Because
you
there's
know,
more
give
shit going
everybody
on.
universal health care.
Yeah.
Run on something like that where everybody can go to the doctor and get themselves checked out because
For free.
You know, yeah. I
We
mean,
ain't gotta go to fucking
what's
Planned
the-
Parenthood to go get tested and shit.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
not to be. I'm not talking about nobody right now, but that just seems like the quote unquote the poor life.
Yeah.
Why can't I go to fucking Kaiser?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
It's embarrassing to go to Planned Parenthood.
Yeah,
it is.
You be like,
because you
You
gonna
don't want
fucking
nobody-
see somebody you
somebody
gonna
you know.
and
what you doing down here?
and you could be going for your yearly checkup, right?
What you doing?
You could be
here?
going for your yearly checkup, and they're
Y'all
gonna
go
look at
down
you
there
like, oh, you done fucked the
and
wrong
all the
bitch.
protesters is in
You know what I'm
front thinking
saying?
everybody getting an
An
abortion.
abortion. Oh my gosh! I'm
Oh,
protesting
man.
with you guys because I don't believe it. But
Yeah.
goddamn it, I just need to get checked.
Yeah,
It is cheap.
definitely.
Thank you.
But cheap is free.
It is free, but it's
Yeah,
free.
yeah.
So like, yeah. So what about the executive orders that are being
I love
put into
them.
play?
I love them. I like
That's
how
why y'all
Donald
gotta
Trump,
go to other cities.
Yeah.
If you want to go to Planned Parenthood, don't
Go
go
to
to the
another
one
city.
in your city. You know what I'm saying?
Go to the one in Glendale.
Yes.
LA.
Eagle Rock.
Arcadia. Out here,
No,
brother.
but I love the executive orders. I might not agree with all of them, but
Yeah.
I tell you, Trump is letting you know what the president can do because
Yeah.
Barack ain't did shit.
What did Biden do?
Barack ain't did shit and Biden didn't do shit. So Trump going in there like, let me tell y'all the power of the presidency because I'm coming in here step in.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I'm letting you know that them niggas was bullshit. They was bullshit.
Definitely.
That part.
What
So-
about the Gulf of
agree with
Mexico?
Let me just
I
ask
agree
this
with
real
that.
quick.
Go ahead.
Let me just ask. So you were saying that. So do you think that like he learned from his first time around? Because this ain't like back to back. This is like you did it and then you lost and then now you're doing it again.
Yeah.
So do you think it's like he's trying to make his mistakes? You know what I'm saying? Fix his mistakes.
I don't know if he's trying to fix his mistakes, but I think he has a better sense of what he wants to do and how he wants to do it because as you can see this time he came in prepared and he had his own team and paid for his own team because what happens is the outgoing president is supposed to help pay or whatever for your incoming team. And last time he was in office, they delayed a lot of stuff because they didn't want, you know what I mean? And then the people that he had in line to help him with a lot of things, like, you know, they're ingrained already with the government, so they was like fucking with him. You know what I mean? Not really doing what he wanted to do on his agenda. So I think he got smarter and was like, I'm paying the cost to be the boss. I'm gonna pay for my team ahead of time so that on day one I can hit the ground running and doing what I want to do. So I think he working smarter and not harder. I think he is. I think he got smart in that regard.
Fixing the mistakes that he made.
Yeah.
That he didn't know he was
That he didn't know he was making.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's doing that.
Definitely.
Because he just went into politics.
Yeah, but he know all these people though. That's why I don't like how they trying to play him like he ain't smart. Because he been around these people for years.
Y'all not friends.
Yeah, they sit up. I want people to know that these people sit up and go to dinner together.
Yes.
They wives talk. They do all the
birthday parties.
It's not like they just really against each other like that. It's all for shits and giggles.
Yes.
So you can think that.
Yes.
But that's not what it really is.
You said that.
Yeah, that's not what it really is. Because didn't you see him and Barack talking at the funeral at was it
Carter.
Jimmy Carter's funeral? Yeah, if it was that much disdain, they wouldn't talk. They talk all the time.
Yeah.
It's just it's the same bird, a different wing. You see what I'm saying?
What I feel like
That's what I think.
Like
That's what it is.
Hello.
Republican and a Democrat, right? That's just like the prosecutor and
the defendant in the defense.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, we gonna talk about whatever it is we got going on. We may go out to dinner, lunch, or whatever, and we gonna hang out. We might play golf, all that type of shit together.
Yeah.
It's the same type shit. But what they want you to, like you just said, it's for shits and giggles. They want the public to think that everybody is against. Oh, nigga, fuck what the Democrats say.
Yep.
No, nigga, it's like we was watching the college football game, Ohio State versus Notre Dame. Them niggas, some of these dudes went to high school together and all that, but we gotta win for the championship.
Yeah, we
the
playing to win.
presidency is the championship.
We playing to
I'm gonna
win.
win the championship, and I'm gonna be the champion for the next 4 years.
Yep.
And blah blah blah. But
Yep. And I don't like all the fear mongering.
Yes.
I want people to just get y'all money up.
Yes.
Focus on getting your money up. I don't care who the president is. Get your money up because this all a distraction.
Yes.
Get your money up.
Yes.
Do what you got to do. Focus on your goals. Now is the time to start businesses and really not do your business as a hobby. Now is the time to do all of that. Like, get in your bag.
Yeah.
Like, bump all this, who the president, your Republican, Democrat, like, bump all that. Like, they go to dinner together, they party together, they make money together.
Yeah, definitely.
Get your money.
Yeah.
Get your money. And that's
Get
what
your money. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Get focus on you and get your money.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna end it with.
Yeah.
It's basically Democrats, quote unquote, they think y'all poor, right? And Republicans, y'all say them niggas got money. They basically putting the poor against the rich.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like you said with Kamala, she said abortions because she think all niggas is out here fucking
And want abortions.
And wanting abortions.
Yeah.
But like you just said, it's mostly them that's having the abortions.
But people gotta realize. I think people forget this when the Republicans and the Democrats they keep talking about all this democracy this, democracy that. Baby, we live in a republic. I want y'all to know that we live in a republic. We don't live in no democracy, right? And so once you get that, you move different. This is a capitalistic society. This mean that supply and demand. You understand? This is that's what it is, right? So when people be mad like, oh, the rich need to pay this and the rich need to pay that. Okay, cool, but check this out. You got the same opportunity to make the same kind of money. So say, for example, you become a millionaire. Do you want to give 50% of your money after you worked hard for all the opportunities that you've been able to take advantage of? Do you want to give 50% of your money to people who don't want to do shit? Because I know we all know people that's just on the county for life and on Section 8 for life and on shit for life and waiting for the government to take care of them and take your shit because they feel like they're entitled to it. So you got to flip that coin and be like, you know what? I got the same opportunity that these motherfuckers have. I just gotta do it. Yeah. And I don't want to give my 50% to y'all niggas. I'm sorry. I don't.
That's facts.
I don't care. I don't want to.
Yeah.
That's
I don't want to do it. So that's how the rich think. And they pay taxes in other ways. If you know your employer, they pay taxes on all kind of shit just to have you as an employee. Right? So why I gotta pay extra taxes on shit? Why? I don't want to. And guess what? There's tax loops. When you know tax law, you can implement all these tax loops that they take advantage of. The thing is that y'all niggas go to H&R Block. H&R Block ain't helping you with your taxes, baby. A lot of people gonna owe and
That's
not
why
get
you come
all
to
the
me
money
And
they
I'm
are gonna get. Yeah.
I'm gonna help you out because nigga, you done gave money to this company, to that company, to this group, to that
start
group.
a business.
Like, nigga,
get an LLC.
Nigga, you done started a business and nigga, you done had to pay for gas, you done had to pay for lodging, you done had to pay for motherfucking dinners that you done had that was for your business. You done took this trip for business. You know, I got a boy, man. What's up to my boy Cali Trav? You know what I'm saying? He watched every episode. So what's up, Cali Trav? My boy took his wife on a year anniversary vacation, right? And this nigga did a couple of DoorDash orders, right? But you know what that is?
An expense. You can write that off.
It's an expense for what though?
It's business.
It's a business trip now.
Yeah.
It's not just going over here.
Yeah.
I did some work in this state.
That's how they keep their money.
I did some work in this state.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like people don't realize that little shit right there, doing a couple of out of state orders. I came out here for business because I was checking to see the temperature in this state of
if I want to run
Florida,
my business over here.
If I want to move here, and no, nigga, now I got to file taxes because I made money in Florida and I'm writing off everything. Oh, it took me $775 to fly out here. It took me $725 of lodging. I spent $625 on food. So the money that I made,
$250 on gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and $600 on the rental.
Yeah.
And you can go down the line, but all of that shows you that this money that I made over here that was non-taxable. Now I'm clearing that over here.
I'm clearing it.
And that's what she's trying to like really tell you without telling you that. That's what Republicans do.
And let me tell you how they do it though. Say for example, I got a company and I made $4 million this year, right? And I invest $3.5 million back into my business. They can only tax me on the $1 million for the profit. They can only tax me. They can't tax me on the whole $4 million because I invested the rest back into my business. So that's how, and you gonna get it back. You see what I'm saying? So that's how they keeping their money.
They know
right? That's how they doing what they do. And when you know how to play the game, baby, you can break the rules. That's what I tell people all the time. You gotta know the game. You gotta know the rules, and then you can break them. But you can't do it backwards.
Donald Trump, he sat there and told you.
Yeah.
He sat there and told everybody in the world when he had the what's the name, the debate with when he first
with Biden or Hillary.
Hillary with Hillary.
He said, "Don't get mad at me because I know how to swing of the tax things."
Yeah. If he only paid $750 in taxes,
I sat here and watched it on the couch. I was like, "Oh wow, this nigga is."
It's available.
But it was funny because he said
it's available.
Don't get mad at me because I know how to do it better.
But
than you.
they do it too. That's the thing. They do it too.
He's like, you don't know how to do it like I know.
No. They were the laws she made. That's what he said. He was like, "Don't get mad. I am doing it the way the laws that you made." So they know how to do it.
They do it. They just keep the poor people distracted, and they want you to just do your little taxes every year and owe the IRS.
Yeah, or go get your 4 bands and you're gonna spend it on furniture once again.
Yeah. Give some to your baby daddy. Give some to your baby daddy.
To flip.
Hey, she changed the narrative when he said that.
Yes, she did.
Oh yeah, they don't like to focus on that.
You grabbing women's pussies.
Oh, yeah, that's not what we was talking about.
Grabbing women's pussies.
Ain't nothing wrong with. No, I'm just playing.
That's what he did though. That's exactly what he did.
It's funny because
they like to get it grabbed every now and then.
He's a thug to me. I don't give a damn what nobody says.
You heard her.
I mean,
she almost creamed right now.
That's what he is. I'm telling you, if you watch him, he really teaching you some shit.
Yeah,
but people are so mad that they ain't catching the gems while he talking that bullshit. Y'all ain't catching.
I still don't trust him though.
I don't trust nobody that ain't melanated. I don't trust nobody that's not melanated because guess what?
Orange.
they gonna do what's best for them at all times and throw your ass under the bus while doing it.
Definitely. We can't trust them until it benefits us.
Hello.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
In a real way though.
Yeah.
With the NDA, with the contracts.
Yeah.
Look.
You know what I'm saying?
Look,
Hell
for
yeah.
real.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
real. For real.
After the show is the after party. And after the party is the after party.
That part. Yeah.
Have a drink with
At
No,
that
for
party,
real.
you got to sign the NDA. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's when the
Non-disclosure
business.
agreement.
But what? That's when the business is really handled though. After hours. Yeah, it's handled after
At
hours.
the nightcap.
Yeah, at the nightcap.
You know what I'm
That's when
saying?
they handle the business.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But you know, we gonna switch gears. We gonna switch gears, and we gonna talk about why you really came. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been dealing with the fires in California.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, man, that was a good intro, good conversation.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We talked about a whole lot of shit. We done talked about from lying to your bitch, and you know what I'm saying, to the presidency.
Tell the truth.
You know what I'm saying?
To the inaugurations.
I'm telling the truth from now on. I don't give a fuck who feelings it hurt.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell the truth, man.
Yeah.
Because we tell the truth. Y'all don't like what we have to say, but we say it.
So you gonna tell your nigga that you got your pussy ate last night?
I didn't get my pussy ate.
I'm just saying.
I don't disrespect my dude like
I'm just
that.
saying.
So I would never
If I'm with
disrespect my man like
I'm
that.
just saying.
So
If I'm with somebody,
So if I go get some head, I'm
If
supposed to
he
be like,
agree-
yeah, I got some head.
Hell,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, you picked it up?
Yeah.
Yes, she
did.
Yes, she
Tell
did.
me so I can go out and get me some head.
Yeah.
How about that?
hello.
But you see,
Why you don't like that?
Yeah.
No,
What's
it's-
good for the
Yeah.
goose is
Yeah.
good for the gander.
I get what you're saying, but
Sure is.
most people, it's like this. Like women, I feel like this. Like women could
emotional.
they emotional, but no, women can get sex faster than a man. Am I lying?
Yes.
Am I
No.
lying?
Yes.
Am I
No.
lying? What the fuck you
Yes.
mean no?
No, y'all not. No, you're not
Y'all better
lying.
stop lying.
Oh, okay.
Stop lying.
No, you're not lying.
No.
Stop lying.
No. She's
Y'all can
agreeing.
get it faster than we can.
Tone. I thought the
You
same
can get it
thing.
faster than we can.
No,
I don't agree.
I thought the same thing, but
No,
she
you're
was
not
agreeing.
lying.
She was agreeing.
All right.
The
come
reason
on.
why I say this is because I don't give a fuck if you can go to the ugliest bitch in America.
She gonna get it.
Still got 20 niggas in her inbox trying to have her come chill. You know what I'm saying? And the average
And it's
nigga,
who she choose.
Exactly.
And
the
it's who she choose.
And the
The
average
women
man,
always choose.
the average man,
we do choose.
right?
The woman chooses.
The average
Yeah,
man,
we choose.
You go to any of his inboxes, he probably got the average man. Not saying every man. The average probably got like maybe three to your 10. You know what I'm saying?
That's because she
Maybe.
chose them.
That's not what I'm saying.
Well,
We
now,
saying the
men
people
pick.
that want to
Yeah.
do something with that woman, right? And the women that want to actually, because you got a lot of bitches that's in your inboxes just saying, "Hey, how you doing? Here go a reel."
Right.
Look at this reel.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm
True,
saying?
that's
You can go
true.
through any of my inboxes right now,
true.
and 90% of them are reels.
Reels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not her. It's not her.
See the inboxes.
Nia send me reels every fucking
I'm the
day.
real queen.
You know what I'm saying?
Like if
shit.
you
I like to talk to a
are
person
in my
one-on-one.
friend
And
list,
it's usually-
that's how you know I'm alive.
Do you know what a reel
Sent you
is?
something yesterday.
No, tell me.
A reel is
Stop it.
a funny clip that somebody did online.
Yeah, it's like a
usually-
video. It's
I
a
don't follow
it's
you on
it's a
usually-
video. It's a short video.
It's usually some
Yeah, it's a
funny
short
shit.
video.
It's usually some funny shit, some hurtful shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers send me reels that I don't even want to watch.
Yeah.
If I see a car going 1,000 miles per hour, I am not watching that.
Yeah, I don't see that.
I don't like to see destruction. That's me.
Yeah.
I got you.
I can watch it on a movie, but watching
real
some
life.
real
I
shit,
get
I
you.
don't
Yeah.
want to watch a
It's-
nigga get
it's
his head
different.
cut off.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
different.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's
Like
different.
I won't watch
Half of the,
that.
okay,
It's
so
different.
now that you broke it down to me,
Uh-huh.
half of the reels I don't even watch that shit.
Yeah, on the real.
I'm just gonna keep it
He said,
one.
"I don't watch that shit.
I don't watch that shit.
I don't watch that shit."
If it got a laughing emoji on it, I'm watching it. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck who sent it to me. I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Cause nigga,
It'd be funny.
I'll be up till 2 a.m. going
Watching
through my
reels.
messages,
Now, some of
looking
them
at
I be-
reels.
I ain't
Cause
gonna lie.
sometimes I don't look at reels.
So you talking about reels? So that means you don't watch TikTok then? Huh? You're not a TikTok?
I do watch TikTok.
You're not a TikToker.
I do watch
You want to talk
TikTok.
about TikTok?
I do watch TikTok.
Let's talk about TikTok.
TikTok was banned. TikTok was banned for about 8 hours.
Yes.
I was gonna say 7.
Publicity stunt.
It was blocked. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, oh yeah, it's a security breach and this and that.
They lying.
But
who brought it back?
They lying.
Trump.
They lying. Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me
Trump
TikTok is a security breach? But every company that you done had a business with, every company
Trump
from
is a
Kaiser
thug.
Permanente to Ticketmaster, AT&T.
They all on TikTok.
They all done have security breaches, and your information is
Trump is a
online.
thug.
So what's the real
And TikTok
data breach?
and TikTok ain't got my banking information.
Yeah, so what? Bank of America. What's another one? Wells Fargo. They all done had data breaches and got
That's
your
the only thing
information.
Trump missing out of his thug life career.
I done signed
He ain't went to jail yet.
on the real.
Oh, he did get shot at.
They got
Damn.
They got 40 felonies.
Damn.
Did he really get shot at?
I don't know.
Hey, that's what
I
they
don't know.
said.
They made it
That's
look
what
like
they
it.
said. I mean, his ear was fucked up. He had the bandages.
Let's talk about it. That nigga Trump got hit with a BB gun.
His ear was messed up.
Trump got hit. Who died? The nigga that
Oh yeah,
purposely
somebody
shot him?
did die behind him. Somebody died behind him.
Died behind him.
He didn't die on the roof.
Time out.
No, somebody died behind him.
I'm gonna just let y'all know this. This is my theory. It may not be true, and it may be
They
true.
probably died from a
Right?
heart attack.
So
This is
whenever you doing a sniper, right? Whenever you
They don't
are a
miss.
sniper,
They don't
right?
miss.
You don't miss for one,
Yeah, you don't miss.
and for two, a sniper rifle only holds one bullet.
Oh really?
Yeah, a sniper rifle only holds one bullet. You
Shot
ain't got no
both of them
fucking
bullets
3
up.
cartridges. Niggas ain't up there with a gun to shoot deer with.
Yeah.
They up there to hit you with this one bullet. If
Right.
not, we gotta reload. Right? So what I feel like is the nigga got hit with the BB gun.
As a warning.
No. As the ploy, not the warning. The ploy. And then the nigga reloaded with the real bullet and then killed the bitch to make it be like, oh, we got the real bullets. Because if you think about it, right?
Okay,
Think
that's
about
some more
this.
perspective.
Think
Somebody
about
gotta go.
let me put you on some game real quick. Okay.
War.
Put your fingers up. How big you think that bullet was that was supposed to hit the lady that
Probably
died?
the tip of my nail.
No.
What?
The bullet that hit the girl was probably about that
your
long.
first finger, yeah.
Oh wow!
So you trying to tell me if the nigga got
hit
shipped
with
in
a-
the ear with a bullet, that's
that
gonna
big.
rip his whole ear off. It ain't gonna be no little shit. It's gonna rip his whole ear off.
See, I thought the bullets was little. Maybe that's for a different type of gun.
different type of gun.
Okay,
No,
maybe that's
no.
for a different type of gun.
No.
I'm not a gun
If I'm
aficionado.
if I'm certain
Saying it was all
if I'm a
staged.
certain distance away, it has to be a higher caliber
It was all
bullet.
staged.
You get me?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
When the
So
bullet
teach me.
when the bullet goes out, you got some bullets that spiral like a football, right? And then then you got some bullets that tumble, right? So if the bullet tumble, you trying to tell me a sniper that killed the woman,
The whole side of his face would have
is
been
gonna
off.
nick the nigga ear?
Yeah, the whole side would have
You
been
got
gone.
that fucking lucky that this bullet just nicked your ear. No, nigga. If that was the case, you would have died on TV that day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you would have been super
Like
hurt.
JFK was
Like
just
JFK.
JFK was done.
Yeah, he was done.
Baby brain splattered
Everywhere.
everywhere.
And that nigga shot him from like 2,000 yards.
Yeah, that was wild.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well,
Even
So
teach me.
you just got to think about that.
Even if the sniper would have missed,
His wife was picking
It would have blew his ear off.
And
Yeah,
that's-
close.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm
yeah,
saying.
that's what he's saying.
His
Because-
wife was picking up particles of his head trying to put it back
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, that was wild.
You know what I'm
She was trying to put
saying?
the pieces back together. She's like, oh
Man.
wow.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
His
See,
head was
I don't know about bullets and guns, so that was a
Yeah,
good.
so
That's a good one.
that nigga got hit with a
Trump,
BB gun.
Trump ain't
got
above no. He's not above the
the trickery.
The trickery shit. Like he ain't he's not.
Whatever it takes to beat this. Excuse me, but this black Bia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a beater
for sympathy.
He was gonna beat her regardless.
I think so too.
He was gonna beat her regardless.
She told us last
Kamala
episode
was raggedy.
that
I'm
niggas
sorry.
don't like women.
Yeah.
Regardless of you white or black.
I didn't like how Obama got at the black men trying to check y'all black men. I didn't like that.
Yeah,
I
because
like
most
that.
of us did vote for her.
Obama was checking y'all.
You know,
like y'all misogynistic.
Was it 70 or 80%?
Y'all just don't want to see a black woman president.
She's gonna look it up right now, but I think it was like in between 70 and 80% of black males voted for Kamala.
No, he lost. She lost a lot of the black male votes. A lot of the black men voted for Biden. I mean, for Trump.
No, a lot of
it was like 95% black women voted for Trump. I mean, voted for Kamala.
Nah, man.
He lost.
Watch when she looked this up. You gonna be tripping.
Trump got the black vote.
It was
black men vote.
It was a high number of black men that voted for Kamala.
So tell me, I asked this one black man I asked this one black man on Instagram because he said that he did not like Kamala's record. It was a lot of things that he didn't like about her, but he voted for her anyway. And I asked him, well, why did you do that? If you didn't like her and you know what her track record is. Black. And he said she was the lesser of two evils. But I'm trying to figure out, why are we voting for evil?
How is she the lesser of two evils?
Why are we voting for evil at all? Because I don't like evil stuff. So I wouldn't vote for
that's the
evil stuff. So why do we?
How can I say it? That's the layman's term of I don't know who to vote for.
78%.
You said what?
78% of black men voted for her, right?
I don't like to be
Did you
around
hear
that.
Did you hear
I
that?
like what
Did
you
you hear
said.
that? 78% of black men voted for Kamala. So
I don't get it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like somebody lying. Somebody lying, but you know, black people only represent like 15% of America.
That's what they say.
They say that.
I mean, our population ain't been the same. They keep saying we 15%. We've been 15% for 50 years. I know that's a damn lie.
Yeah, but you only talking about the voters. You ain't talking about all the people. You just talking about the people that's actually going out and voting. You get what I'm saying? It's only 15% of the who voted in this room. That's black men.
Voted,
only me.
I didn't vote.
Only me.
You didn't vote
for president.
You feel me? Only
I
me.
just voted for law.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's
you didn't vote.
That's 33%.
Damn.
That's 33% out of this room.
Okay, so
time out. Hold on. If Swaggy was in here, he voted for Trump. So that's only 25%.
Okay, so why you didn't vote for the president?
Because I don't like voting on presidents. I don't
Why?
Like they puppets to me. I don't like voting on no presidents at all. I'd rather vote on the laws. Because the laws is going to change.
Okay.
What's going to be benefit to my nephews and to my grandkids and all that. But them presidents ain't finna change nothing.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
So why you didn't vote?
I'm too young. No. I know he's not.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I respect it.
I didn't vote because I just don't entertain that type of stuff, man. Like,
okay.
If we're voting, like you said, for the two lesser evils and all that,
you don't get down.
And then at the end of the day, too, I understand America is a business,
right?
So at the end of the day,
so what business would you go for?
I'm only gonna let the people dictate so much though.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, so if I need somebody in office, I'm gonna have somebody in office. I don't really give a fuck what you guys are talking about.
Right.
I'm just doing that it's like giving candy to a baby, just so you can shut the hell up for a second.
Okay.
Like,
did your daddy vote?
Probably not.
Okay. So your daddy and your uncle don't vote. So that makes you not vote. Now, see, that's where listen for real shit. That's where we getting fucked up with the young people because y'all feel like since your elders didn't vote, then you don't need to vote because you're thinking that you're one person. Listen.
My dad has voted in the past.
But not now.
I voted in the past before.
He always told me to exercise my right to vote, just like my mom.
Oh, okay.
So y'all don't.
Just like my mom has told me. Just like my mom told me how to exercise. She always told me to exercise my right to vote. She still tell me that. But it's just like at the end of the day, it's a game that's being played.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Let's just understand that this is a business. Like, I'm not on no conspiracy shit. Like, this is some real shit.
Yeah, it
like,
is.
this is a business.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna give you. So why am I gonna let the people really dictate what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I feel you.
And then to a point, and then look, that's just surface level. If we go a little bit deeper, we're talking about Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, right?
Right.
Come on, man. Like, if she's coming to the international tables with other head of the country,
they ain't gonna respect
that shit.
No, they
Then
don't.
why didn't you vote for Trump?
Because at the end of the day, I still, like I said, I just don't entertain that shit. But I understand business.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't vote for Trump or Kamala, but I voted.
It's not personal.
Yeah.
It's business. It's a business decision. And I choose not to entertain them. Because at the end of the day, they're going to do what they want to do.
They're going to do what they want to do.
What they see fit.
Yeah, they
at
are.
the end of the day, point blank period.
I just feel like with the young people, like they feel like he feels, right? People gonna do what they want to do, and they feel like they vote don't count. So if it's him, how many others do you think that didn't vote one way or another? It's a whole lot.
It's a lot.
So what you fail to realize right now by you saying that it's a business and all that, you fail to realize how many people died, right? How many people out there fucking marched? How many people out there didn't catch the bus? And that was for some other shit, but it leaded to a certain thing. How many people did all of this for you to even have? Wait. Let me finish. Let me finish. No, let me finish.
No.
How many people did all of this for you to have the right to vote? For you to have the right to walk down the street to do all of this, and then you choose to be like, yeah, fuck all that.
You just said I had the right.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
I have the right.
you have the right.
You do have the right.
But what I want people to know is that there was other people on the ballot other than Kamala and Biden.
Yeah, definitely.
I have the right to vote because
they died for my right to vote, right? But they really truly died for me to have to exercise my right to vote, just to have the freedom to do it. They're not dying. They didn't die just because you gotta vote because we died for it. No, they just to have the freedom to do it. That's when people get it misconstrued at. Words are very hard.
They're very powerful.
We try to like.
Nah, fuck all that. I don't agree with none of that shit.
Real shit.
I'm gonna tell you why. They died from my right to
I don't want nobody to shame me into doing
vote for anything?
That's your opinion.
I get you. You voted for some things,
yes.
Right? Did you vote for anything?
You just answered your own question.
I said that you voted for something. He didn't vote for anything. Because you get what I'm saying?
Again,
because of his mind state.
No, but again,
because of his mind state.
Because that's his opinion.
I get you, but that's what y'all failing to fucking realize. You failing to fucking realize. The thing you failing to realize, Tone, is
school president, nigga.
I get you.
You know
but
why?
You voted for
I
laws. But you voted for laws, right? You voted for laws, right?
Because I know about it.
Yeah,
exactly. No, you reaching my point, and you don't even know it. You're reaching my point. You didn't vote for anything. That means that you didn't do no research on shit because you feel like my ancestors fought for me to have the right. They have the right for you to think for yourself about certain things.
I just chose not to entertain the idea
about nothing.
That's your
voting
opinion.
But about nothing.
Now we going back
I do my research on
but
it.
About
but
nothing.
At the end of the day, again.
No, nigga, about nothing. But you didn't do anything.
I'm only gonna listen to the people.
But you didn't do anything
for a business.
But you didn't do anything.
I'm talking about from a business decision.
But you didn't do anything. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Nigga, you didn't do nothing.
But listen, it's the higher ups. At the end of the day,
I get what he's saying.
All I'm saying,
I get both sides. I get both sides.
Donovan. All I'm saying is that you gotta pick. You gotta do your research and you gotta pick what do you believe in.
I do my research.
Fuck the president, but you gotta believe what you really believe in and be like, oh, this nigga is going for this.
What he's saying,
even if you went in there and only voted for one thing.
No, wait, time out.
I get what I'm saying.
I understand exactly what you're saying, right? I understand exactly what you're saying. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, from a business perspective and what America is built on, I'm only going to listen to the people for so much. That shit is entertainment. Literally, it's like giving candy to a baby again. Mm-hmm. Literally, that's all that shit is. It's not. I'm only gonna listen to the people for so much shit because they don't really know what the fuck is going on up here. We higher ups. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes, behind all these big companies, the regular companies that we shop with.
You think you do.
So at the end of the day, we can't really dictate their prices as much as we complain about the clothing prices. We still can't dictate the prices at these restaurants.
Well, I want to give this perspective.
If everybody gets together and don't buy this shirt because it's $100, right? This shirt ain't worth $100. It's just a regular polo shirt with no brand on it. They're gonna have to lower the prices.
Yeah,
but
they're gonna
since
have to.
everybody says, I like this shirt, even though everybody doesn't agree with it, then they're gonna keep the price.
I want to say
higher scale of things. That's on a lower scale.
I just want to give you a perspective. Like there was something on the ballot about slavery, right? About incarcerated people, right? Yeah. And I want to say that. The way that they write stuff on these ballots, the way that they write stuff, yes mean no, no mean yes, and it's like a whole mind conundrum, right?
Yes,
how you're supposed to do it. But I was surprised that the people that did voted to keep slavery in the prisons. Yeah. Right? So I just think of it as like, okay, I get your point. Don't vote for the president if you feel like it's too much. But I think about the laws that really affect our lives on a daily basis. Like what he was saying, the laws that are on the books. You don't have to vote for the president, but really look at these laws that are on the books that they are putting for our state, because these are the things that are going to affect us whether we know it or not. So I was really surprised that a lot of people maybe, and I'm not going to say that a lot of people voted for slavery, because maybe they voted yes thinking they were voting against it, but yes mean no and no mean yes, how they write this stuff. So
these niggas voted for no rent control.
They did.
Yeah, that's correct.
So it's like
yeah, they did.
But if our young people, right, would, and y'all just coming up in the world, if y'all was to all go out and vote only for rent control,
right,
y'all wouldn't have y'all rent be fucking $2,500 for a fucking one bedroom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's $2,500 one year, then the next year they can go up 10%.
37. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then the next year,
law.
you stay there for 3 years, you paying fucking $3,200.
Old school though. Let's all team up in this damn building and we ain't paying shit.
I'm just saying, I wish it was like that. But we gotta,
because they gonna kick your ass out and have the sheriff at your door.
Yeah, we just gotta.
Not if we all do it. Shit,
they gonna kick everybody out. They gonna kick everybody out.
We just gotta
because they gonna go back to where they started from.
You know, you gotta vote for the laws.
We just gonna get all new.
You gotta vote for the judges. You gotta vote. You gotta vote for the stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll vote for the high school president.
Yeah.
If I know him, if I fuck with him.
Yeah.
If I fuck with the high school president, the girl.
But we appreciate that, Tone. You gotta grab the mic, nigga.
Oh, my
Can't
bad.
nobody fucking hear you.
Oh no, I thought you said we could hear you.
No, I didn't say that. Not on this one.
My bad. But I'm just saying, me, myself, this is just me. I can't speak for nobody else.
Right.
And that's what we have a problem with. We always try to speak for other people. Mm-hmm. You got to speak for yourself.
Yeah.
If you speak for yourself and do for yourself, maybe someone will be like, oh, okay, I see the way he's doing it.
Right.
I see the way she's doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they have their own mind of thought. Because at the end of the day, you got to have your own mind of thought. Now, if I hear something that makes sense to me, of course I'm going to vote for it.
Right.
It's just common sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, since day one, I voted for a president before. I'm not going to say I haven't.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I have. But to me, voting for the president didn't change nothing.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I'm not going to vote for no puppets no more.
Right.
Unless I feel like they sincere.
Yeah.
Period. If I feel like they sincere, I'm going to vote for them.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I'll vote for you. I'll vote for you. I'll vote for you. I'll vote for you. If I feel like they sincere. But
right.
If I don't feel sincerity, I'm not going to vote for them.
Yeah.
But I understand what Juice is talking about.
Yeah.
I totally understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because the more votes we get, the more power we have.
Yeah.
And that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
And I understand it. but you don't want to do false votes. You want to do sincere votes.
Right.
That's why I say you gotta check and see what it is
opinion.
that you agree with.
You
know,
you have to do your homework,
your research,
to do
for
this
sure.
sincere vote.
Yeah.
And that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
What my nephew is saying is that he's not going to vote for something that he don't know
He
nothing
just doesn't
about.
agree with.
The thing I was saying, but the thing I'm saying about Donovan is this: like. It's not. I'm not really. I'm talking to Donovan, but I'm not.
Don't know
right.
I'm talking
to people that's your age.
Don't know nothing
a lot of people think that way,
but they don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
What he's saying is they don't know nothing about it.
But see, that's the thing. People gotta get educated.
He gonna say something right now that he don't think you saying.
A lot of people do know about it. Because
that too.
You know, I don't want to get too much into scripture, but the knowledge is heightened with the fourth generation.
Right.
So, and I'm a part of that.
A lot of them don't know.
So, a lot of our generation do know about what's going on. But again, we are all realizing that this shit is like a game. Mm-hmm. Like, this shit is all built off business. Mm-hmm. And if I'm, you feel me, a business again, I'm only going to listen to what, you feel me, so much to what the consumer says at the end of the day. Because I'm not going to relinquish all that power to you. Because little do y'all know, y'all don't really know what the hell is going on up here. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, that's what it is. Like with these laws, with everything. Exactly. Like, I mean, now with the laws, I agree. I respect that more. Like, I can't vote on the laws.
Because that's your day to day.
But yeah, that's day to day and stuff like that. But
and you got to know the law, like she said, to break the motherfucker. That's why that was the main point. Like, you got to do some research to know what law. If you want to break a law, you got to know the law. So when you break the law, you can get away with breaking the law.
Like they do.
You know
like they do. Like they do.
Right? This is all a game.
Yeah,
if we don't give too much, if they give too much, if we vote for all the laws and it works too much in our favor, then we already know
they gonna loophole it another way. Right.
They gonna loophole it and they gonna start changing shit up. It don't matter.
So but they ain't gonna change it, nigga, till the next voting period.
So what I'm saying is
you get what I'm saying, and then you gotta vote again.
No, but then they start. That's when the loopholes in the game start coming in.
Like she said, with the no and the yes.
With the yes and the no and the no mean yes. Because why did you write something like that?
So the thing about it,
so like boom, like this last thing. So like with the stealing, right? Remember when they had took that away for a little period of time?
Yeah, you still under $1,000, you good.
Niggas was going crazy, and then this past election, what happened?
They brought it back.
They upped the ante on them.
Yep.
You feel me? So and that was only lasted about a year?
Yep. During COVID.
So
yep.
Some laws are every 2 years, and some laws are every 4 years.
Yeah.
So you just got to pay attention.
Yeah.
So you know why
I vote
that
every
was
2
changed,
years
though?
for shit.
It was changed because people were really doing smash and grabs, and they were doing it right there down in Pasadena by where I work.
They did it.
So it was being. So I mean, no,
Glendale, all the high expensive places.
People were getting scared, especially small business owners, because that's a big out of pocket cost.
Yeah.
You going into my business, although insurance does cover it, it's still you have to close down.
Yeah.
They're not gonna pay lost wages.
Yeah.
So like it's a big loss. So yes, I'm gonna go vote against that because you're giving them this long thing. That's where the votes count. And I want to circle back to they were dying for your right to vote. Not for president, but for the laws. Because laws were fucked up. They wanted laws to be fair towards us. So they did die for your right to vote. So vote for laws. Who gives a fuck about the president?
Right.
But you do need to vote for your Congress people.
Yeah.
You need to vote for your mayors. You need to vote for your governors.
Those
you need to vote for
and not just the mayor and the governor of California, of the city that you live in. If you don't vote for nothing, vote for the motherfucker in Pasadena. You know what I'm saying?
Our attorney general,
school district,
all of that.
Definitely.
Because those are the people who go
That's
up.
the main thing.
But those are the people who go up to be the president.
Yeah.
These are the people who go up to be the judges.
Yeah.
You can watch them at the
Congress.
ground floor.
The Congress.
You can watch them at the ground floor.
Yeah, you can stop that. If you don't want them to be president, like then nobody
just
wants
like Gavin Newsom.
You see this.
They want Gavin Newsom.
You see the realness in them.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, you got to see it from the beginning, like what you're talking about from the beginning. And if you don't see that, now when she get up there, like let's say, okay, Nia was the mayor of Pasadena. Let's just use this for example.
And the fires broke out. No, I was just playing. But go ahead.
And we know Neil.
Some real shit.
So we're gonna vote for Neil because we already know what Neil's about.
Yeah.
You understand what? That's all I'm saying.
Bad.
You get what I'm saying? Like if you was running for or whatever, because I know I listen to you.
I'll steal his ballot and put my name on.
You juicy parties.
You get what I'm saying?
Juicy parties.
When it come to presidency or something like that, even not just president, like for mayor and for governor, all that, you have to do your history on that person and say, okay, yeah, I'm feeling this person.
Yeah, definitely.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
And you watching him every step of the way. Huh?
He's a clown.
Why is he still governor?
He's a clown.
Gavin Newsom.
He needs to be recalled.
They
didn't.
He uses the best.
They're putting together a recall right now. They're recalling him. He got to be recalled.
Stop it. He uses the best moose in the game.
He is the devil. He is the fine. Yes, he is so.
Not the best moose in the game.
I'm gonna slap him and ask him where the water was at.
That nigga worried about his.
Where was the water at?
The best moose in the game.
Just don't let us burn.
I'm telling you, I ain't seen not one firefighter in Altadena, and there was not one present.
No, there wasn't.
So
I seen them.
Where was they at?
They had a pea shooter.
We had to go all the way to San
They had a pea shooter.
get
What
water.
is that?
We had to go all the way to San Dimas to get water.
I saw niggas in Altadena with a fire extinguisher trying to put out a house.
I seen niggas.
You know what I'm saying?
Them niggas was over there standing there with me watching the damn fire come our way.
Yeah.
At the top of the lake. Them niggas was sitting right there.
Wow.
But like I tell people,
wow,
when the winds is 100 miles per hour, bro, you can't fight 110.
The fire. I don't give a fuck.
You can't.
I don't care.
But you can't.
I don't care. No. I get that
part,
right? I'm not.
You gonna die. You gonna die. Do you want to die trying to fight it?
This is my thing.
You want to die?
What they could have done was cut the power off.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Before it even got there.
That's why they suing Edison.
Exactly.
That's why they suing Edison.
There would have never been a fire if the power was cut off. They had power cut off in certain areas.
That wasn't even
not all the areas. So where the fire started, the power was not cut off.
It should have been cut off.
Messed my whole head.
Yeah, so they never cut the power off.
Cut the power off.
Yeah.
People were calling
They cut
saying
the power off at my house.
Right, at what time? What time was the power off at your house?
Tuesday morning when I woke up.
Yes, it was.
After the fact.
No.
Yeah, that's
after. Oh, no, that's Tuesday. Okay, that was before. Okay, so where was your area? Where was your area?
No, they turned it back on.
Wednesday.
They turned it back on.
Where was your area at?
It was in Pasadena where it was close to where
it
was close to
I'm below.
That fire started at
6:30, 6:15.
I don't know about the power in Altadena. See, I wasn't in Altadena.
They didn't cut the power off where the fire
started. In Pacific Palisades.
Yeah.
See, I don't know nothing about Altadena.
If you in Pasadena, they cut the power off way early.
Way earlier.
They cut the power off way early.
We was off a day maybe earlier.
Yeah. Yeah. They didn't cut the power off up there.
They cut the power off up there Tuesday morning. They turned it back on because my son goes to school at Mirror. We were going up to McDonald's. Everything was out. That morning. Everything was out. They turned it back on. The fire started in Pacific Palisades from power lines being out.
They saying that
they were calling
that it was
ours started right here by the
the transponder
blew up.
Yeah, the transponder. They didn't cut the power off over there.
No,
they didn't cut the power off.
So they didn't cut the power off anywhere because they were saying there are power lines down. They were saying it here too, but they were saying there were power lines out. Customers were calling. There's sparks.
Mm-hmm.
There's winds and sparks. Cut our power off.
There's a wind like
multiple times. From multiple cities, from our city, from Pacific Palisades, from all over. They were calling, begging them. The winds are too high, and they would not do it. With Altadena, they cut the power off. But then they turned it back on. But fires were already starting in
because our shit went off.
Pacific Palisades.
Sierra Madre.
Sierra Madre. Okay.
Before the transmitter went out.
Mine went off and came back on.
Yeah, they should have cut it off
and left it off
at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and sent everybody home. Just cut it
off.
Just stop. Everybody stop. Nobody can work. Nobody can do nothing until the winds
die
down.
Yeah,
and it wouldn't have been as big of a mess.
Yeah,
it would have just been
because they knew what the resources that they had before all of this shit started. So, from my understanding, they didn't have a lot of resources for Altadena because they had sent all of the resources to the Pacific Palisades.
Yeah.
So they let our stuff burn. Yeah. They wasn't even trying to save nothing.
Yeah, we was yelling at fire.
Yeah, they wasn't trying to save
but
nothing.
they didn't even have anybody to come to save anything. Because how many fire stations are in Altadena?
Two. It's only two.
It's two.
It's one on Lincoln and it's one on El Molino and Mariposa.
And right here?
That's it. No, Lincoln and Mendocino. Is that Lincoln and Mendocino or Harriet or something like that?
Lincoln and Harriet.
Lincoln and Harriet, and then there's another one on only two.
Only two.
We only have two fire stations in Altadena.
And then it's like what? How many trucks are even in that station?
Two each.
Two each. So they have 4 fire trucks.
Yeah.
For all of Altadena, like they really need to rethink that.
Really, yeah,
they really need to rethink that.
I think it's just negligence on levels unfathomable.
So many levels.
It's just negligence and
sound like they need some more fire stations.
Yeah, and we need to hold these people accountable.
Yeah.
Like I don't care if you.
Where's all this money going?
We got
put some money into some fire stations.
We have to hold these people accountable. So I don't want people to just think that Gavin Newsom and Mayor Bass is at fault. We need to hold our board of supervisors accountable too.
Victor is responsible too.
Yeah,
the Pasadena mayor.
I agree.
Because they all knew.
Kathy Bergen.
Catherine Barger.
Catherine Barger. She's responsible.
How the hell y'all living in the woods and you only got 2 fire stations? But
it's just not right. It's just not right on
y'all
levels.
living in the woods.
And I'm not saying hold them accountable to be like
the city got a
evil
whole bunch of money.
or to be anything.
Do your job.
They got 2 fire
stations. You gotta do your job. We pay taxes.
We talking about the fire station.
And we voted you in there to do your job.
And we voted you in to do the job.
Who y'all voting in to do the job?
They talking about Catherine Barger, Victor Gordo, Gavin Newsom, and Catherine and Karen Bass.
So we didn't vote Karen Bass.
No, I'm just saying the people just voted these people in.
Saying about the fire is y'all don't try to blame that on the fire chief who was
the fire chief
a lesbian.
It doesn't matter that she was a lesbian.
I don't like the campaign that they're running with the DEI. I don't like that.
It doesn't.
But she is.
But I don't. I'm not gonna go into people's sexual orientation.
No. It doesn't matter. But when you're worried about that, right?
You bring it into the workplace, has a problem.
You're not worried about.
I agree.
And you're not worried about does all of these fire hydrants
she wrote a lot of memos. She was begging and pleading, and she wrote 9-10 memos about what their budget and the lack thereof, the problem that is going to cause in the future. She was kind of advocating, but I mean, I don't know how much you could hold her accountable if she was doing everything she could do. But they didn't know that the reservoirs didn't have no water. They didn't know a lot of things. So I mean, I think that's an issue and a problem, because if y'all was practicing, maybe you would know.
When you went to buy those shoes you got on, right?
Okay.
You said, I want X size, right? And the dude said, I'm going to go check. Right? Oh, we got your size, right?
Right.
So as her being whatever her position is, if they say, does this place have water as, quote unquote, the Foot Locker of the water world, right? Do you have water? Ladybug, go check and see if these people have water. right? All your job is to do is just to go check and see, do you have water? Now, I got a problem.
Well, they say there wasn't a water shortage and there was water. I mean, that's the narrative that's going around. But if you have water and you're not able to use it,
obviously
I mean, that negates the fact.
So you need to have people crossing your T's and dotting your I's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So as the chief,
hold them all accountable.
You have to have people. You got. No matter what, if a nigga lost the college game, they don't go to the offensive coordinator like you didn't have enough plays. They go to the fucking coach. So they going to the fire chief, they going to the mayor, they going to the governor.
All of them need to be held accountable.
All of y'all,
top down.
But
all of them.
Who's gonna fall blame? It's gonna be the fire chief.
Yeah.
So you,
all of them
you
gotta
didn't
be held
check
accountable.
if they didn't have water. That's your job. I hired. If I'm the mayor, I'm hiring a nigga for agriculture. I'm hiring a nigga for schools. I'm hiring somebody to the police force. I'm doing so many jobs. So when I go to the police force, I want the police force to police them. And I want the fire department or whatever, them. So you have to check everything you have to check.
All of them is accountable. Everybody needs to be held accountable. That's what I say.
Me personally,
from the top down.
I can't go all the way to the top, because if I tell my son to take the trash out and he got his girlfriend over and tell her to take the trash out, I'm gonna be mad at her because she didn't take the trash out when I told this nigga to take the trash out. And that's what the mayor and the governor are saying. Like,
no, but at the end of the day, the governor is responsible. I don't care. He's responsible. He is responsible for the whole damn state. So if you have somebody in a position like him they're not doing their job. They just not doing their job. So that's his fault. Because he didn't reprimand them or make them do their job.
Do a job and he didn't do it.
Yeah, he didn't do his job either. That's why I'm saying,
I wouldn't give a damn
from
who
the
it is.
top down, they all need to be held accountable.
Do the job
I don't
and
care.
They didn't do it.
That's exactly. I mean, that's exactly
top down, top up, top down.
That's why you can't blame the coach.
I hired you to do a job and you didn't do it.
Like you blaming the coach, right? Yeah. Excuse me, I said you can't blame the coach, but you blaming the coach, right? But the coach gonna take that and be like, yeah, blah blah blah. I didn't administer all this. I didn't check, and that's the problem. Like, do you really think that the mayor is gonna go out to all of these places and check?
No.
What they did was stifle what the other people can do. And
they didn't, though.
They did. If you cut the budget.
They didn't cut the budget.
She did cut the budget, $17 million.
But see, that's where people got it wrong. So this is what
they cut the budget, but they put it in another account that they would still have access to if they needed it. It was still cut from the initial budget.
This is what really happened. Okay, this is what really happened. They wanted to cut the budget, right? Karen Bass wanted to cut the budget $17.5 million, right? So at the same time, the firefighters union was going through a new contract, right? So the contract that they wanted was so astronomical that she came to a conclusion that they negotiated to $50 million more.
Right.
So they actually gave
them more.
They actually gained $34 million and didn't lose the 17.
But they lost 30% of the staff. So does it really, even if my budget is increasing, you say you gave me more money, but I'm 30% down, not saying 30% down quote unquote firefighters, but I'm 30% down the staff that helps the firefighters, because if that was the case, they wouldn't have had 100 trucks that they couldn't even use. They wouldn't have had fire hoses that were defective that they couldn't fix. And when they was trying to use them to put out the fires, they wasn't working. It's not.
Do you really believe that though?
Do I really believe what? That's what she said. That's what the fire chief said. So
exactly, that's what I'm saying. Do you really believe that? Like,
I didn't see a firefighter in Pasadena, so look,
let me tell you.
I don't know.
Let me tell you something.
They didn't have enough.
What you gonna believe if you didn't see a firefighter put down nothing?
I didn't see nobody putting out nothing.
Look. Anybody that watches this show,
they didn't have enough resources.
They know I've been to prison and I've been to fire camp.
Yeah.
You test the fire hose every fucking day. every day.
They didn't have enough
I
fire
was just about to
hoses.
ask you.
But you were saying that fire hoses didn't work. They test
That's
these
what they were saying.
But that's why I'm asking you. Like, you really believe that?
Yes, because
it ain't no yes.
That's what they said. I don't know. I don't work in that industry.
I believe it.
It's the simple fact that they wanted the shit to burn.
That's what I believe that.
Yeah, they gonna give you every excuse that they think that we gonna fucking believe. They gonna every excuse. I
definitely believe that.
That goes back to y'all saying that the niggas is lying. And why do they lie first before they tell the truth? You get what I'm saying? That goes back to all of that. Because them niggas is gonna lie before they have to get the truth, and the truth ain't gonna come out for 4 or 5 years when they go to court for this.
Cal Fire is different than the city fire.
I was with Cal Fire.
Yeah, Cal Fire is a totally different budget than the city of Los Angeles and the county of Los Angeles.
They got an unlimited budget.
Yeah, so that's different.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about LA City and LA County. Cal Fire came in after the fact.
Listen. Let me just tell you this one thing. I'm sorry.
Educate
this
me.
shit ain't even really working. So
I hear you though. I hear you though. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Okay, so when, like tonight, right? Who's watched the news today? Anybody watch the news this morning?
I didn't watch the news.
I watched the news this morning. They's talking about the high winds that's in San Bernardino County, right? So what do you think they got out there?
The firefighters that's ready?
A gang of firefighters from Cal Fire, from they city, ready. When they told us 2 days before that we're going to have high winds
didn't have nobody ready.
Out here, they didn't have nobody.
They didn't have nobody ready.
They didn't have nobody in specific parts.
They had nobody ready.
Fire started other places, but they knocked them out quick.
Right.
So when I was a firefighter, they was like, hey, it's about to be winds blowing. We're about to head down towards Big Bear because there might be a fire. Mm-hmm. We got to the Big Bear fire like probably maybe like an hour, 2 hours before the fire actually started. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That was a big ass fire.
Right.
But it was mostly mountainous areas.
Right.
It wasn't like it was like threatening a gang of homes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you think that these cities, Palisades. Pacific Palisades and Altadena, those was the only two big fires that happened.
Right.
What other fires can you name that actually
the Hearst
went out?
fire.
La Cañada.
La Cañada ain't nothing burnt over there. I went over there last night and the night before. Nothing's burnt over there.
No, the Hearst fire ain't nothing that they got. They had that under control.
They had that under control. They had the Tahunga.
Yeah, Tahunga.
Nothing's burnt over there. Okay. You feel me? So that leads.
What about Sierra Madre?
Sierra Madre, I went over there not today, Saturday, right? Nothing's burnt over there because it's not like Altadena.
Right.
You can't even go past Woodbury without an ID now.
That's right.
They got that shit like you going from Tanzania to fucking another country.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It looks like another country.
So
it looks like
another country. It looks like war torn.
Yeah.
Fucking Syria.
We look like we in Gaza.
Yeah. It definitely.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is that to me, personally, all of this shit was planned.
Oh, I believe that.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe that, and these are all excuses. I totally believe what you're saying.
Definitely.
I think we saying the same thing. I'm just telling you what they were saying.
Yeah, okay.
I totally believe that it was on purpose.
Yeah,
and I think that it was on purpose because a lot of the houses in Altadena passed down generational wealth. Uh-huh. A lot of those families up there is only paying property taxes. They don't have no mortgages. Uh-huh. And I just feel like they knew that people weren't going to be ready because we've always had winds and fires and stuff like that, and they've been put out. So that's why you have a lot of older people who actually died in their homes because they thought that it was not going to be that bad, and they they were like, it's never come over here. What are you talking about? I'm not leaving my house.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? What's going on? So they stayed at home. It's very sad, and I think that is why I am so angry.
Right.
My grandmother lost her home, 50 years in Altadena, all kind of memories. I'm like 5th generation Altadena, Pasadena, and to see our grandparents and our parents' blood, sweat, and tears go up in flames in a matter of hours is egregious. And I am definitely angry. And if they thought that they lit so many different fires in people that live in this city and are tied to that area, that if they think that they're going to have these other developers and things come into our city and take our land and just decide how we're going to rebuild, they have another thing coming. I will not sleep until these people are held accountable to the highest level.
Definitely.
Period.
Yeah.
And I think that is how a lot of us feel, especially people my age. We are not going down in the night. I don't care how much money you have. You will not be able to buy your way into this community that way. It's too it's too ingrained. Like your shirt say.
Like my shirt. But
we too ingrained.
And that's how I
it's
feel.
Not going down.
It's in you, not on you. And that's exactly how I feel, because it's like the way that this fire started. You know, one thing that I've seen, right? If you see you won't see it from a drone, but you'll see people driving up and down Lake, and they showing the fires going on. I'm sure we've all seen those videos.
Yeah.
Now, what you need to be, what we're looking at is the structures burning, right? Look at, pan on the camera. Watch the camera while they're driving. You see arrows. Yep. Arrows. So that's what I'm saying. The arrows to me signify, oh, we want this to burn. We want this to burn. We want this to burn.
Because it was skipping and hopping.
I'm not thinking of it as this shit just happened coincidentally, because I've never seen a fire. I don't give a fuck if I'm in the wind and all of that shit. None of this shit is ever going to burn like it burnt right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How the fuck is it burning from the mountain all the way down to
the city?
To the city.
Yeah.
Like, that shit don't happen.
No.
I don't give a fuck what small town you in. That shit does not happen. Yeah. That happens by design.
It does.
You know what I'm saying?
And did you see the clouds though? Because I woke up at
black.
No. The clouds had lightning in them.
Oh shit.
The clock, like because I was up at like midnight. I could not sleep that Tuesday morning. So I was just looking out my window and it was literally lightning. And I was like, I've never seen clouds with no rain, lightning like that. So my first thought was, oh, they created this shit.
Yeah, they manipulating.
They created this shit. When was the last time when was the last time we didn't have winds 100 miles, 90 miles per hour? Now we're used to the Santa Ana winds 30 miles, 40 miles.
Not in California.
It was 110.
It was beyond ridiculous. And then it was literally a hurricane with no rain.
Between 100 and 150, right?
And think about what happened in Florida on the way up to Tennessee and stuff like that. Yeah. They seeded that hurricane. They said they did. So that's why it was worser than what it was, and they have flooding in areas that had never been done before. Because they seeded that hurricane. Why the fuck would I be flying into a hurricane for? Yeah. To see what? What is I'm looking at? What am I doing? Right. Unless I'm manipulating some shit within the eye of the hurricane. Yeah, because who would do that? If you can't fly a plane in 100-degree weather, how could you fly a plane into a hurricane? I mean, let's just really think about it. How is that possible?
But I just feel like you said, they manipulating a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So when you
blaming it on global warming. It's not. It's not global warming.
So
it's manipulation.
This is what I failed to research, because this is two things that I want to research. One of the things was, you like to go to this place, Hawaii, the Kona Island, right? So the same thing happened when they burned everything all the way down to the fucking shore.
Yeah.
Right?
With the water right there.
Yeah. So what I want to know is, how are they rebuilding that?
They ain't gonna tell you.
But it's always people that's, whether they die after it or whatever, it's always people that record and document what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I failed to research that, and I'm gonna let you know that's one thing that I was supposed to be looking at.
If you want to research anything, research all the weather patents that they have to manipulate the weather, because it's over 400 patents.
Yeah, definitely.
That they have on file, that they play with the weather and manipulate the weather. So research that, because that's a real thing. And I think a lot of people think like, oh, that's a conspiracy theorist. And I want to say, look at your government's history. They are evil.
Yeah, definitely.
They are evil. If they have been, especially with our community, if they can experiment on us, why wouldn't you think they would manipulate the weather? I don't understand why people trust the government so much. Like they're just, have your best interests at heart. Damn, we can't even get gun control for fucking elementary schools. Like,
it's always a motherfucker out here tinkering
why
with some
can't you get, I mean, that's common sense, right? I don't want my kid going to school and somebody murdering up the school. Like, it's just, and then they talking about, the gun rights. Well, damn, at this point, I don't think gun rights is that important if children are dying at the school. Like, I think we could come to some kind of common agreement to where we don't want the kids dying at the school. I mean, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I think so.
They reigned in Vietnam for 90 days, so
obviously
they know how to fuck with the
Yeah, they did, right. They've been doing it for years.
I just feel like I asked the Hawaii question, right? Because how they rebuilding is
how Gavin Newsom want to rebuild.
Yeah, but like you just said, I hate to be a conspiracy theorist.
You're not. It's for real.
You know what I'm saying? But I gotta put this hat on. So I saw something that showed me 2 years ago a map of how they want to do smart cities. I know y'all said y'all didn't believe in it and this and that, but when they showed a map from like 2022 and they put it over the American map where it landed at in Altadena and Calabasas, I keep saying Calabasas? Pacific Palisades, right? That's exactly where they want these smart cities to go.
Yeah.
So just imagine this, right? Your grandmother, she's still alive?
Yes.
Okay. So her house is probably, what does she have, a 3 and 2 or a 4 and 2?
What is that? What? You mean bedroom?
How many bedrooms, the bathroom?
A 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom.
So most of the houses up there are 3 and 2s. They probably bought them for 40 to 50,000.
15,000, 20,000 back in
exactly.
the back.
So now those houses are worth
800, 900, 1
probably
million,
more than that.
1.9.
Probably like 1.2
million.
Right?
Yeah.
We gonna go to 1.2 million. So I burn your house down, right? Now you got a developer that people are running out of there that be like, oh, let me give you
300,000.
These are basically the ambulance chasers that's coming right now. The big dogs ain't came yet.
They ain't came yet.
These niggas coming up, man.
BlackRock is on the deck though. BlackRock is on deck. Yeah, BlackRock is on deck already.
I want to say something about BlackRock
real quick. What if the nigga come up and be like, let me give you $2 million for that? Let me give you $2 million for that.
I would say no.
I'm just saying the average
Some
person,
people gonna say
knowing that their house is only worth 1.2,
is gonna take
that.
But guess what? They're not gonna offer the two. They're not gonna offer you.
They're not gonna offer that to the last moment. Because hold on. Let me just say this last thing, and I let y'all have it. Now with the smart shit, right? The smart city, right? So do you know they propose to rebuild the smart cities that burnt down $310 billion. So if you do the math, and it was 9,000 structures in Altadena,
that's a whole fucking city,
right?
Yeah.
So if you give all of them $2 million, that's what, 18 billion, some shit like that.
It's
right?
still underneath
that's
what they was gonna
way
spend.
underneath
what they was gonna
what they trying to spend because they want to build infrastructure and they want to build the high rises.
Yep.
Like if I'm a rich black man.
Yeah.
Right? I'm a rich black man and I live downtown LA and I'm paying $10,000 to look over the top of LA. I got the helipad. I got all of this. Right? Why don't I want to stay in the hills of Altadena in the same type of high rise, but I can see the
mountains
the
and the whole city.
The dirty LA from my high rise, and I'm only paying $8,000 a month for a fucking 3,000 square foot
and
top.
it's smart.
And it's smart. A motherfucker robbed me, they gonna know who robbed me. They
Why?
gonna know everything. They gonna know the color Jordans this nigga had on. All that. Why wouldn't I want that compared to when I live downtown and I want to go to the corner store? I gotta walk past Piss. I gotta walk past this homeless nigga.
I get all that, but my thing is when do we stop chasing money and worry about people?
It's not
and care about
it's not
like
us
people.
chasing money.
When do I'm just saying as a people, like everybody, when do we say money isn't everything and people's lives and their well-being is more important than me living in a high rise.
Soon as we stop treating that money, because money is the root of all evil.
Yeah.
So as soon as we stop treating it like that, that's when it's gonna get better.
Because to your point,
that's just my opinion.
they have plans for us that they created 30 and 50 years ago for the whole society. And so that's why the government operates the way that it does, because they're slowly implementing these plans. Even when people was all up in arms about the Heritage Plan and the Heritage Foundation or whatever with all of this, it's like they've been planning this for like so long, but I think people are now just kind of waking up a little bit like, oh, what the fuck is going on? But it's only when they're affected. When it's at their doorstep,
the young people that
and it's just and it's just like
you know what I'm saying?
We gotta do something different.
Not even on laws.
It's more of us than it is of them.
It is.
So we gotta wake up and say, fuck that. No more. That's not what we want. That's not how we want to operate. And I think, we just gotta really stay on that time. And I want people that look like us to stop wanting to be entertained all the fucking time and watching the Real Housewives and baddies and really dig into some shit that's really going on that's really gonna affect you, because all of that shit and all of this stuff that they got about the inauguration and what Trump said and blah blah blah, it's all a distraction. It's to keep you off of what the hell they're really doing. Behind the scenes. Like he said, like Donovan said, what's going on behind the scenes? You gotta really tap in and pay attention and stop fucking with the smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, because it's out there. It's public information.
It's public information. They have to tell you. You're just not paying attention, and you're being complicit because you don't give a fuck.
Well, because they're being told that their vote doesn't matter, and they're literally being told. Your vote doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And then they believe it. But this shit is ran for us by us.
And I'm sick of people, I appreciate your point when you say like, our ancestors died for us to vote.
Yeah.
And I just want to say like the way our children are being educated, they don't have it's so far removed from them, they don't even see how it even affects them, or like, I didn't know them people, like what the fuck, it's not affecting me like it would affect us, what I mean, because we know the real. But when you think about how our kids are being educated and what they're being taught, like just what you said, like black people was indentured service, slavery wasn't that bad, y'all decided that y'all wanted to do that. So just think about how our kids are they don't even want to talk about critical race theory. They want you to get over slavery, but they want you to go to the Holocaust Museum. They want you to know about the people in the Holocaust and why they need reparations and why it's so important and it can't happen again. But then you got Israel blowing up. It's just like, what the fuck? People are so far removed and they're not being educated. And these video games with the shoot 'em up, bang bang, when I see shit happening in real life, I'm so desensitized. The shit don't even matter. Like I done seen it before. I done seen it before. It's just like this happened yesterday. Like it don't matter that I see dead babies' body parts and parents is trying to figure out was that my baby or not. I done killed people in the video game and did all that. So
do you think that them showing all of these videos that of people dying and getting shot up by the police and all that desensitized them?
Yeah, it desensitized.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you know black people that have to keep watching black people be murdered over and over again? They don't never show you when the white people is murdered. So when you see a black man being harassed by the police or murdered, your first thing is what that nigga do.
Yeah.
Why he there? What happened? What he do? Who his mama? Oh, his mama didn't raise him right, so that's what he get because da da da.
Yeah.
We're desensitized.
Definitely.
We're desensitized all the way around, and it's sad. And when you try to have these conversations with people, they think you crazy.
Definitely. I do want y'all to get on. Y'all was talking about the Black Rock.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead. Me wanted to say something about BlackRock.
You know who has the biggest stock in BlackRock? The biggest ownership in BlackRock?
Kamala's is it Kamala's brother-in-law or something like that?
Yeah,
her husband, her brother-in-law, yeah, something like that.
So they're the ones who she was never going to win because BlackRock tells who they want to be president. This shit is all by design and they pay for it. So she was just put in. So people being so upset and so disheartened by her not winning. Like if she wanted to win, it was set up for her to win. Yeah. But it was set up for her to lose. So like, y'all stop crying. Yeah. Stop being so emotional. Yeah. She knew she was gonna lose.
She don't care.
She knew she was gonna lose.
She doesn't care.
And plus, she had 100 days.
She was in Hawaii.
Who the fuck did they give 100 days and say go run for president?
Somebody they want to lose.
It was stupid. Exactly. It was
somebody
stupid.
They want to lose.
Exactly.
And just look how Joe Biden carried his little cell phone. He was just he didn't care, and he threw her under the bus every chance he got.
Yes, he did.
He threw her ass under the bus
I didn't even
every
watch the
chance he got.
inauguration. I probably watched the repeat tonight.
I didn't watch it either, but I because I was asleep. But I wanted to watch it.
I watched it just because I needed some entertainment, and sometimes some clients I can't talk to.
Yeah.
Flossie B, what you got to say?
Yeah. Donald Trump got dementia.
Oh, damn.
He keeps bringing up niggas' ages. That nigga's older than Billy Clinton and Joe Biden.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just number one. But like I said, as far as you're speaking on, and when it comes to the aspect of change, you know what I'm saying? Change comes within. And see, that's the problem. When you have 70% of society brainwashed, that change is never going to come. You know what I mean? Because they're just used to the routine. It's a domino effect. Now, I'm just falling like the domino behind me. So,
yeah, why should I go against the grain? Then y'all gonna be looking at me, calling me crazy.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's not like that. And this whole country was built on blood and money.
Yep.
So that's why there'll never be a change in the narrative as far as when it comes to money, because that's something that was established by, you know what I mean, these white folks. You know what I mean? The more slaves they had, you know, or the more property they had, the more that's how they get to the levels that they get to is money.
Lie, steal, cheat.
Yeah, so that's
kill.
Exactly. So that's why it's never going to change, because that's what this country was created from. You can't change something that that's the original foundation. That's the nature. That's the stature of our society. Like, so that unfortunately can't be changed to where it's like everybody's on a universal, you know, mindset and we are going to be like-minded now. That's not going to happen, because it's divide and conquer. You know what I mean? And that's something that's been instituted by all cultures. Yeah. You know, so
it's to control, divide and conquer to control.
You know, against tribes. It's Bloods against Crips out here. It's the same thing. That mindset,
divide and conquer,
as a species, as a human being, is never going to change, because that's institutionally instilled in us. You know what I mean? So only thing you can do is, like I always say, if it's change you want, you gotta be the first become that change. You can't ask others to change if you're not, and I've said this numerous times, but you can't ask others to change if you're not willing to change yourself.
It starts within.
So it starts with you. So whatever that change is, you have to implement it on yourself. And then at that point in time, when other people see that you've changed, they'd be like, well, you know, maybe I can make that change. But see, that's the problem. You're never going to have that.
Did you get that from the Rocky movie?
Well, I think people, but I think people are slowly waking up, though.
That's Albert Einstein.
I think people are slowly waking up.
That's Albert Einstein.
I think people are slowly changing. I think they're starting to see that they just bullshit. They just a bunch of bullshit, and they want to control. And I think change is coming. It's slow, and I think whatever plans they have, they think they're gonna do, it's not gonna happen.
Definitely, especially not out here in Altadena.
It's not gonna happen.
The problem is they dumbing us down.
Yeah, they trying to.
No, it's happening. Look at these devices. Look at these younger individuals. Look at society. Everybody is attached to their devices. Like you said, they're making the city smart and making us dumb.
So they can control us in the city.
The phones are smart. The cars are smart.
Right.
We're the only ones getting dumber.
Right.
I had somebody that was displaced.
We relying on
the smartphone in the smart city.
Electricity.
Now you don't memorize nobody's phone number.
Of course not.
You don't know how to get nowhere. You got to use your map.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But like I was saying, I know somebody that was displaced and went to the laundromat and forgot how to fucking use the machines.
Yeah.
Because they hadn't done it in so long.
Right. Yeah.
So just think about some simple shit like that.
They are different.
Just think about if it's something you're not exposed to. These kids have never been exposed to encyclopedias.
Yeah.
The Dewey Decimal System.
Hello.
A library.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So when you remove that fundamental basic of retaining and searching out and seeking information, and you put it in a device and allow other niggas to tell the narrative
to control what you reading and what it is,
and as soon as you hear it, you speak it because you think that's facts.
That's the real thing.
And ain't nobody doing no fact checking out here. Niggas is just regurgitating what they hear
doing.
and see.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
And that's why I be telling people, get off these. I mean, Facebook and all these platforms is for entertainment, usually just for entertainment, but it's not real. It's not a real place.
I mean, let me give you a prime example. Niggas is losing their mind. They like, nigga, they about to ban TikTok. Niggas is going
crazy.
Damn, like, oh my God, my life is over.
That's crazy.
I can't just record myself and make money. Nigga. Go out here and get it like everybody else getting it. But niggas don't want to do that because you know why?
They lazy.
We done dumb this shit down and niggas is lazy.
Yeah.
It's just that simple, man. And trust me, like, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I'm a positive individual, but I'm not stupid.
Right.
I've seen the evolution of this, and I've been talking.
Hey, we was the ones that had the rotary phone to the brand new cordless phone to the caller ID to the dial-up internet,
the brick phone,
to the brand new Nextel,
the brick phone inside the briefcase.
Yeah, all of that. We did all of that.
Yeah, where you at?
This new generation don't know about no dial-up, don't know about no MySpace, don't know about none of that.
Rotary phone, like, what is that? Is that a toy?
Is that a toy?
You know what
they see a pay phone and think it's a toy.
Yeah, like, what is that?
Why is that there?
What is that about? You paid?
What's a page?
You put how much in there?
Hey, look, it's crazy, right? You was a baller in the 80s and shit when you had a car phone.
Yeah.
When the last time you seen a fucking phone in a car?
Man.
Unless a nigga got a 84 Lincoln.
You see what I'm
or
saying?
A Cadillac.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Shit.
Like, it's things like that when you see, like, okay, that was like the stepping stones to where we're going and where we're at.
All we had to do was watch the Jetsons.
Listen, the Jetsons told you everything.
The Simpsons
too.
Yeah.
It's predictive programming, so that when you see it in reality,
you won't
you're not surprised because you've already been seeing it.
You've been exposed to it.
Yeah.
Been pre-exposed to it.
I hate to say this right now.
You guys hear we going to Mars?
Yeah,
America's going to be.
Yeah, we're going to Mars.
But I hate to say this, but we seen Kobe die on a cartoon before he even died.
Right.
Chamberlain Heights. Chamberlain Heights. Go look at the clip. Look up Chamberlain Heights Kobe death. Okay. This shit happened years before Kobe even died. The nigga dies in a helicopter, and the nigga takes his rings and say, "Them ain't your rings, them Shaq rings." You know what I'm saying? It's funny skit when that happened, but when it really happened,
it's fucked up.
We was like,
what happened? What's going on?
I figured he was going to die in that way because this cartoon already said it years ago.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And
they offing people just like the Diddy thing. That's planned. All of this stuff is planned. It's all a distraction. Like, don't get me wrong. If he did it, like, lock him up, whatever. You know, do throw the book at him, all that. But I'm just saying, is in the grand scheme of things, it's all a distraction.
Yeah, because why does it need to be big news like that? Who cares?
Yeah, who cares about Diddy? I don't understand.
If he did it, yeah.
But that's why is anything big news?
Yeah.
Nigga, because news sells. Nigga, you think niggas are selling newspapers?
Nah.
Not no more.
So that's why
niggas want the click now.
That's why exactly. Remember
2
back in
second
the
summary.
day. Remember back in the day. Yeah. A nigga get shot, they wouldn't even record it.
Right. You could. Yeah.
Now nigga get shot, they be like warning.
Yeah.
This video might be a little bit disturbing or graphic.
Yeah.
That tells you right there, my nigga.
And it's always somebody that look like us.
Yeah,
they don't never show you the white people that get murdered by the police. They do.
Yeah, but
they ain't gonna record it though and show you.
You used to watch the news
have a knife or a gun.
Yeah.
Now you watch the news, you get depressed.
Yeah.
Oh my God, damn! You want to turn? You like
again?
I stopped watching the news.
I don't want to watch
altogether.
this shit no more.
I know we've been.
And then at the end, they give you the feel good story.
Yeah,
the lady down the street who's the nonprofit owner, and she's helping the kids in the community.
The one,
and she's black, and she got her stuff in Target.
Listen, the one feel good story though.
Yes.
The one they give you
that one feel good story at the end.
One.
That's to lighten you up a little bit. Yeah.
After they done made you depressed.
Yeah, after they depressed you all the whole hour.
The winds is gonna kill you. This nigga got killed. That nigga got murdered. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga got snatched up. This nigga got chopped up.
Yeah. And now we're gonna talk about this nonprofit owner.
We got the kids coming out to dance for you. Little nonprofit out of.
And then the ladies that be on there, it's never the men. It's always the ladies that come out. And, not to be changing the story to something nice, but we have the kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's terrible.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
So, like I
It's
said,
terrible.
that's just the society that we live in. They pump us full of fear so we can consume.
Yeah.
And that's what keeps us busy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
That's
saying?
why I was saying about the fear mongering. Like, y'all gotta cut the TV off. Y'all gotta really get down into like who you are as a person, your purpose, and how you gonna participate to make your immediate community better.
Definitely.
Like that's where what it's about, and that's where we at. I think Nipsey Hussle was like, if you don't know your purpose, like you a waste of air. Like you wasting it. We got so many people that just out here just flailing through the wind. They don't even know what they supposed to be doing, how they supposed to be, because God uses people to bless you and to impart information to you and things like that. But so many people are just focused on the wrong things and caught up in this matrix where they're not even paying attention and don't even know themselves to even know what they're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So you gotta really cut all that stuff off and dig into yourself, because that's where it starts. Like you said, be the change that you want to see.
Definitely. Man, we could do this shit for 4-5 hours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at some point, we do gotta motherfucking stop. You know what I'm saying?
Enough is enough.
Yeah, we do gotta stop, 'cause
Cut this into two.
I feel like we could do a 2-parter. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we've been going for a long time tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's 11:18.
What?
Oh, wow.
Stop it.
You feel me? And I think we started like
At 8:45, something like that.
Saying?
Yeah.
So we definitely gonna make this a 2-parter. So if
It's
you watching
important.
it this far, you watching part 2, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. New Wave Shop Talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So before we get into anything, before we finish and stuff like that, what do you do? And like, not like how do you help the community, but like, you do braids and stuff like that, or Instagram, or social media handles. Even though we like, fuck all that, but how do people get in contact with you to integrate with your business?
Yeah, I'm a branding and marketing strategist. I'm a personal and professional success coach. I could be found at TeannaLenise.com, at Teanna Lenise on Facebook, at Teanna_Lenise on Instagram. Tap in with me. I mean, I'm real big on community, on educating our young people on business and how to, you know what I mean, brand themselves and market their services and products, as well as I'm real big into mental health and self-care. I'm a certified peer support specialist and a certified domestic violence counselor. So
I'm coming to you for my DV classes?
Yeah, no, you can't come to me for your DV classes.
Yeah, no.
But I can tell you,
have none,
I can tell you where to get them
asking.
done at. Yeah,
Just asking.
I can tell you. Yeah, but yeah,
I
I
ain't got no
really,
domestic violence cases.
I really,
no trip.
I just really want to be of service to my community, you know, and just be of service to people that look like me, especially, and help us win in all aspects of what we do in this life, and you know how to really follow our purpose and help each other, because that's where it's at.
Definitely. I didn't know you had as many followers as you had. I'm envious. You know what I'm saying?
Well, follow me if you following me. It's the boy Flossy B. It's FLAWCEE.
Flossy B.
At everything.
At everything. You know what I'm saying? No. T is on right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's always a joy to have you on, because not only, you know what I'm saying, do you come and, you know, you have fun with us. Like, you're very informative, very smart, very intelligent, tapped in with the community as far as the government system and things that's going on worldly. You know what I'm saying? So we always tell you, you can come back anytime. It ain't like you got to come for a special occasion. You ain't got to come because
2025, I'm coming more then. I'm coming more. I'm going to be here then.
Thank you.
she said that last time.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, I was just about to say that.
I said 2025.
Say that. Nah, you said that.
I'm going to be intentional.
Hey. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to be intentional.
And that was in the summertime. So,
it sure was.
You know what I'm saying? We love it though. We love it. We believe you this year.
Yeah, this year.
Every time I see her, I'll be like,
you
coming?
You coming?
You
coming?
Look, she gave me the address, the time, like, pull up.
So,
I said, hold on, I'm about to get it to you right now.
Yeah, definitely, man. We on, and while we got you on, you know what I'm saying? You got any last words? Anything you want to say? You know we do the last words.
I just want to say, I just hope that we just do better and get better. You know, as a community, I'm really focused on us.
Right.
Period. So that's where I'm at. Do better, get better.
Okay, for sure. Floss Bizzle, we know you came late. You know what I'm saying? You got any last words or anything you want to say before we?
Oh yeah, man. Always shameless plug, man. Slap by the pound. Out on all major streaming platforms. New music coming soon, so please go check that out. That is Slap by the Pound by your boy Flossy B, and it's slapping by the pound. What's understood by my boy Pasadena Sean.
Definitely.
It's all the same.
Pasadena
you know what
Sean
it is.
couldn't
It's
make it.
Dizzle for Shizzle.
You know what I'm
Go
saying?
check him out. And as always, man, stay focused on your mission and not your condition, man. You know what I'm saying? Love yourself, because you can't love nobody else until you love you, man.
I love
Definitely. Love thyself, man. What about you, Nia? Nia.
I just want to say, I really want you guys to stay away from the areas right now, because it's like really concentrated.
Yes.
And I feel like in a couple years, you guys are going to blame the government for the lung cancer that you guys are getting.
Hello.
From the asbestos. Like, just be patient. We still have our rains that haven't come.
Yeah.
And that's just going to bring everything right back up. So just be patient. I understand, you want to go be in your homes. I understand that, this is not comfortable.
Tell these older people that, because they will not sit their motherfucking ass down.
My mom is like, I'm getting ready to move back in. Like, your insulation needs to
messed
come
up.
out.
Yeah, it's all messed up.
It's permeated in the walls. It's not just, please just be careful and safe. Like, I want us to live
as long as possible.
Do y'all think that's why they got the National Guard up there, besides the looting, to keep people out?
I think it's a fear
period.
tactic.
It's a
And
fear
to keep
tactic.
them out. No, it's really to keep them out because people really don't want. They were going up there right when it was burning.
Yeah.
I was one of
Exactly.
those people.
Yeah.
Right. No,
They
that's
needed.
facts.
They need the armed guards. I don't care what
Yeah.
you can say. It's a fear. They need
And
them.
they're
It's also a fear tactic
they're
too,
helping
but
them.
they need them.
They need them.
They
need
helping
them.
too,
because
though.
they don't need
Yeah.
to be up there.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
They helping
come
too,
on, it's not.
We
safe.
have to use our wisdom and our
Yes.
discernment.
Just because it's clear, like, don't forget, in 2019, Johnson & Johnson were getting sued for asbestos in their powder, baby powder.
Yeah, baby powder.
That wasn't
Yeah.
too long ago.
Yeah.
So, like, come on, we have a lawsuit.
Y'all
They're
putting
telling
that
you
baby powder on
asbestos.
your coochie?
Yeah, uterine cancer. Yeah, that's what they was doing.
Uterine
Yeah.
cancer.
That's what they was
You know
doing.
what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
So,
You was
like,
going to your boyfriend's house
That's
to
what
have
they
that
was
shit
doing.
baby
That's
fresh.
baby powder.
Baby powder
fresh.
down.
You know what I'm saying?
yes. Young,
Doing the trip out. Pop,
young
pop, pop,
prostitute.
pop.
Pow, 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 pow. There goes that booty
Oh,
meat.
shit.
There goes that booty meat.
By the time you get there, that baby powder be looking like oatmeal.
Remo
You know what I'm saying? Man, Tone, you wanna get some last words
Look,
before
look,
we
look.
end, man? You know what I'm saying? Ladybug act like she don't want to talk and shit.
Yeah, you know my
Yeah.
last words
Blue
is
hair and
always,
shit.
you know, same old with me. Be accountable. We got to be better. And I like her. I'm gonna pick you up back on what she said. We got to do better, and we have been doing better. The overwhelming, the love out here in Pasadena was just amazing.
Definitely.
For
I was
the
gonna speak
events,
on
the
that,
free
too.
haircuts.
Yeah.
You know
The
what I'm
community
saying?
came together
The
for
community
real.
came together.
Definitely.
For real.
Yeah.
Just like I have
Yeah.
never seen fires like this, I have never seen a community come together like they did, like on
In this
Saturday,
last 2 weeks.
in
Yeah.
the past 2 weeks. Yeah. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I love that, because everybody wasn't affected. But I'm talking about as far as losing a home,
Yeah.
losing all that. But at the end of the day, you really was affected.
We all
because you had a
connected.
family
We
member
all
that
connected.
lost something.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And lost something that you never even seen before ever in your life.
Yeah.
So I just feel like just support whoever in need and see if they genuine. Don't because there's a lot of scammers out there. So beware of that, and just be humbled and just be mindful. Even if the fires wasn't here, I'd be saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, I like that. I really love how the community came together. Like
Yes, I love that.
I've literally been crying.
It was overwhelming.
I was crying because it was just
really
so
overwhelming.
beautiful. Like no arguing.
Yeah.
Everybody
None of
was
that.
just
Yeah.
so like
No
what
negative
you need.
vibes.
Like it was just like we just
And it
came
was
together.
everybody.
From all
From-
different nationalities.
Yes.
There wasn't no
But
question.
it was
Yeah.
like the Bloods and the Crips were still like
I
in the
love.
same
I've just been
areas.
crying
Nobody
because
was
of that.
tripping.
Like
wasn't no question
Nobody
about.
was
it was
Oh,
beautiful.
Oh, you
Real
need
beautiful.
this,
Beautiful.
you need
Yeah.
that. Like, no,
Yeah,
it's like,
no.
hey, take it.
Yeah,
And
You know
it's-
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Take it.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen like government officials, none of that. It's the people of Pasadena
Yeah.
that's out here working,
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
the work. I got friends that's coming from, I gave her a shout out last week, but she's still coming from Colton area and other areas.
Reno Valley. I met a
Coming
woman from
out
Reno
here.
Valley from
Yeah.
West
Even
Side.
you said Inglewood today.
Inglewood today.
Inglewood,
Yeah. Get my
Compton.
hair, yeah.
They coming to
Yeah.
Pasadena to give whatever
Yeah.
their gifts
Yeah.
Shout
to
out
the
to
city.
Storm.
You know what I'm
did my
saying?
hair out. It's
Man.
Show's shop in Inglewood.
Definitely.
And not just that, this is the big thing right here. That we need to do it more.
Yeah.
Not just because it's a fire.
But do you think that's
We need
going
them-
Because of tragedy.
do you
because
think
of
that's
tragedy.
going to make people want to do it more?
I
Because
hope so.
It usually takes tragedy to bring family together.
Together.
Like a funeral.
Right? So
Yeah.
like a funeral.
Yeah.
So this is like a tragedy.
was a
So it's
funeral.
bringing people together. Do you think that's
Kill
going to
our city.
last? It may last only a few years or however long
Okay,
it lasts.
but at least it was instilled.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm
At least
saying.
it was instilled.
We saying the same thing.
You know, so
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
at the end of the day, if you want to continue to do that and be that person,
Yeah.
and be the person that you probably was before the tragedy,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you already had that humbleness in you.
Yeah.
So I just think more people need to be aware of just helping out each other. That's what I love. That's what I love.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Just seeing that everybody that was just like,
I told a few homeless people, they like, hey man, you got some
my
money,
language,
I'm
fuck
hungry.
everything.
I'm
bro.
like, bro,
I'm
it's
just for the
trucks
people
here,
right
trucks there. Like you can go get a meal if that's what you truly
If
want.
you want
Right,
but
right.
like they said earlier, you got to tell the truth. If you need money for a beer or something, just say you need money for a beer. nigga.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So
I'm trying to get
even
something to
y'all,
eat.
even the homeless people out there and the people that's struggling for getting something that they really want, just ask for whatever it is you want. Because right now, this is the moment where everybody like, I got some extra.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give it away.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
it just shined a light on. We always have extra. If
Yeah,
you
we
look
do.
at we always have extra.
I just think we should do it on a
think-
continuously,
Yeah,
like
I
on
agree.
a consistent basis.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like, not just do it because tragedy came around. We
Yeah.
should always do this. We should always get together and pass out some waters.
Yeah.
And have some what's in there. That's just my opinion.
Yeah,
Just
I
seeing
agree.
everything we did. But at the end of the day, it shouldn't be tragedy.
You can't look at it.
The spark that what's the name. But at the end of the day, it got to be something to
That
spark
spark
something.
it. Mm-hmm.
The spark that what's the name in us to say, okay, well, we're not gonna just do this because of tragedy. We're gonna do this every week or every month.
Yeah,
or
once
twice
a month, yeah.
or whatever. Just do something free
Giving
for
back.
just to get back to
because
the
you got less fortunate. But you can't, like, nowadays, even like with this happening, right? People go from owning a $1.2 million house to the next day they homeless, right? So now we look
Very
at
humbling.
the homeless community different.
Yeah.
And now we not saying like, oh, this nigga on drugs or whatever. This nigga don't have no place to call home.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So now even the people that was like, man, fuck this bum. He ain't doing shit all day. He can go get a job. We got to look at them as like, they lost it all. They don't have it.
Yeah.
So we got to look at them as we will look at somebody that was displaced from their homes. You know what I'm saying? Even though we may not want to give them money.
We don't know their story.
Yeah, we don't know their story. And 9 times out of 10, nobody's going to delve into what they got going on because we got our own lives and we busy.
Yeah.
So either we going to buy them a meal or give them some cash. If
Or
you
move
ain't
on.
got it, you know, but it's no downing these people.
No.
Yeah.
That's what the problem be like. Oh man, your bum ass, get your bum ass out of here.
I look
You know
at
what
it
I'm
like
saying?
this, Juice. If we wasn't, when I say we, and I don't really like to speak French, I just say us as people. Us as people, whatever nationality you are. If we didn't downrate the bums and maybe help them out and gave them a jacket or gave them some food, the streets probably wouldn't look the way they look right now.
Right.
Definitely.
You get what I'm saying? Where it's a bum living on every street,
Yeah.
on every corner.
Like you said, you know, you have a house one day, you don't have a house another day. My prayer was for everybody to stay sane.
Man.
Right.
Because this
It's gonna be
stuff
a
right
lot of mental
here,
health.
That's a good one.
whoo, I
Yeah.
was
Mental
like,
health.
my prayer is for people to stay sane
Yeah.
and to really come out of this, because this is something that can take people out mentally where they just like, fuck it.
And that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen. What you just said,
Yeah.
it's gonna happen because some people is gonna know how to handle it mentally, and then some people are not.
That's
gonna
why
be
this
able to.
podcast, we moving toward,
Yeah.
like, we're going to do something mental health on every episode now. Because
That's a good thing that
like,
you said that because
this
a lot of
thing
people
right
not
now
gonna
is
be able to
going
handle
on.
it.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Mental health.
They
like a
can't handle
motherfucker.
it.
Yeah.
They
You
can't
know?
handle it.
And so that was my prayer. I just want people to stay sane. I want people to use wisdom and discernment and ask for help when you need it. That's just my prayer for everybody. Like, don't be ashamed to ask for help.
Yeah. Facts. Man, my last word, man, is to fuck bitches, get money. No, I'm just playing. That
I'm
ain't
with
my
you on
last-
that one. I'm with you on that one.
that ain't my last words. You know what I'm saying? My last words is always, man, be better than you was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, tomorrow is never promised and yesterday is gone. You know what I'm saying?
man.
So
I like
always build and be better. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
And as far as the mental health, man, just lock in with your people and help them the best way you can. And, you know, there's no normalcy to the life that they live in if they lost their home. So just try to give them normalcy in other aspects of life. You know what I'm saying? If you used to joke on them, don't be acting like you can't joke on them no more. You know what I'm saying? Still treat that motherfucker the same way you treated him before he lost all this shit. But you still gotta be, mindful that this person did lose their spot. So you can't be like, that's why you're a homeless motherfucker. Right. You can't say that type of shit. But if the nigga got on some tight jeans, you gonna talk about him. You know what I'm saying? So you still gotta treat them the same way, because if you treat them different, then they gonna feel awkward, and they gonna start feeling awkward in their own skin. That's what we don't want. You know what I'm saying?
Just like I was doing Brian dirty earlier.
Yeah. Brian ain't lost shit though.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Only thing Brian lost is a nut to a bitch with 4 kids. You know what I'm saying? We talking about we talking about Swaggy ass. We still won't bag on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Swaggy, he lost it all. You know what I'm saying? But we still treat this nigga the same. But we still got compassion for him, and we still love him, and we still helping him, and we there every step of the way. And a lot of people don't realize, like, when you got real friends and real family, they're gonna be with you every step of the way. Whether they bagging on you, loving on you, anywhere in between, it's still gonna be all love at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? This is New Wave Shop Talk. This is part 2, because I'm gonna break it down to 2 parts, because this shit was long as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize it was that long. It's part 1, not part 2. No, this is part 2.
This is part 2.
I'm gonna break it down earlier.
The first part was the clowning part.
Yeah, the first part was the clowning part. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? We love y'all. And what did Def Jam used to say? We love y'all. Peace and good night.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Peace.
You're now tuned in to the #1 podcast. I give you New Wave Shop Talk, Shop Talk, Shop Talk.